Okay, green box up, live counter going up, so we should now be live, and that of course means welcome back to the Storytime Network, where we are playing D&D. It's time for the big old Dracolich fight, and because we want to get this done, Kado, take it away.
Yes, so last we left our heroes, Daron, Aldane, Seamus and Felix, with all of your lovely friends that you've made along the way. You all continue to the rest of your day, with Aldane catching up with Daron and enjoying the rest of the day, while Felix had a heart-to-heart with his father, learning about his own history and past. Seamus got to sort of catch up with some people and, speak to some people, make a bit of money, have a few drinks paid for him. In the morning, you guys went out on your griffins and fought above the oceans of Tenoyama. Such highlights including Kurogane getting bitch slapped and face planting the water, some many tasty high damage rolls, and Felix's dad commending the boat to fire at the sea serpent that first appeared, and then the dragon turtle. Said turtle eventually getting very angry, leading some of you guys to get KO'd. And the ship that Felix's dad was on got sunk under the water, along with all of the soldiers on board. And now it's pretty much a sort of race against time to make it to the boss room to stop Felix's dad and co from being dead, because that is a very possible outcome. So I'm going to bring you onto the map. Just scroll up to the top right and you'll see your characters. Do you see the map?
Oh shit. It's
Yes.
all black.
All of
There
these
it is.
There we
all
are.
the assets all of the assets apart from one thing is stuff that I have bought actually for this dungeon.
Oh wow.
So yes, I hope you enjoy it. So yes, this
We
is what
assume
you
that
see.
the wall next to us is also
Let
a
me
wall.
Let me actually move this across so you can get a bit more context. Yeah, it's dim light, so at most the dark vision users can only see 60 feet. Actually, let me drag this back a bit. Smidgen. There you go. But yes,
You must have a lot of moving parts on this.
I have a lot of black squares. But yes, this is what you see. You do see a small alcove to the side. And then you see, of course, another further bend. The most you can hear right now is just the sound of dripping water. But if you want to do perception checks, that obviously is allowed.
Mm-hmm.
I would like.
Yep, all of you can make perception checks if you would like. This is a dungeon with a dragon in it. How on brand, am I right? Kurogane and Hayato are also going to do perception. Kurogane got an 8. Hayato technically gets a neutral roll because he has advantage for perception for sight, but he has disadvantage, so it evens out. So, well, Aldane, you're just like listening out for the sounds of water. It's just drip, drip, drip. Dairon, oh no, Felix actually, and Hayato. Hayato actually stretches both his arms out in front of you, Darren and Aldane, and then just puts a finger to his mouth, and then with the same finger points down this way. I hear chewing noises.
Dairon nods very quietly and starts to move ahead stealthily.
I was going to say roll stealth.
Bad stealth roll by Darren's standards.
Let me see the passive perception roll. Let me see the passive perception roll for... Yep, that's fine. Yeah. So, I'm assuming you're moving to here to then bend round? Yep, and then... So, I'm going to move this across. And this is what you see. Let me just check. As you see, you see the corpse of a Tennoyama soldier being eaten. And you just see a creature, this awful skinned monster with like spines running along its back, thin, emaciated body with like really uncomfortably long limbs, and it's
It's
just
a motherfucking
chewing.
Wendigo.
It's just chewing and nibbling and eating. But you're actually watching as it lifts up a gauntleted hand and just starts eating the gauntlet with it. Ravenous would be the best adjective to describe this creature.
Baron like makes a gesture like enemy around the corner, and and then I take a shot with my crossbow.
You have advantage because it's, well, surprised.
Jeez.
You completely miss. I'm just going to bring this up. So you just shoot. So you're about to shoot it from the back of the head, and you just miss it as it dives its head down to eat at the body. But then the arrow just tinks against the wall, and everyone hears it. And then you just hear like a... And its mouth just opens wide, kind of like the token, as it just does a... and roars at you. Very
Ow.
loudly. Sorry. Yeah. Initiative time, fellas.
Boy,
Yeah.
oh boy.
I hope
I
you're ready.
love my shitty initiative.
Haha, I even got better than you.
The
God damn.
the soldiers are ready. Let's see how Hayato does.
Damn.
Hayato wasn't terribly ready. How was Kurogane? Kurogane was very ready. Why is the dragon turtle on here? That's not for later. Oh, what has happened? I hate this game. It's fucked up with the initiative and kept everything on from the last fight when I did clear it. Give me
It's
one
fine
second.
for us.
I see it, and it'll be confusing though, and I still have to delete it. Hayato got that, Kurogane got that, that's fine. Seamus got that, so Seamus doesn't have the 22. Kurogane doesn't have the 24. Hayato doesn't have the 10. Okay. Nope, wrong way, descending. Oh. The soldier's got a 20 in the last one, okay. And then this creature gets a 8. That's not bad. It's only after some of the people.
It's well surrounded.
Yep. So the soldiers begin to move, and one of them gets to here and then just says, "Be careful, we can't let you get injured." And this other one just gets to here. This one is going to take out the longbow and take a shot because it actually has a line of sight. What's the AC in these again? Oh, that hits. That's good. Wow, 10 damage is actually pretty nice. What's the HP again? Oh, right, it's that much. Okay. Right. So it shoots the creature right in its gaping mouth, and the creature just chomps down on the arrow and coughs up some blood. And the soldiers just look visibly disturbed. As it takes a second shot, the soldier, I mean. And then the creature just moves out of the way and the shot just bounces against the wall. Alright, I forgot about that. Yep, Kurogane's turn. He is going to move in. Unfortunately, he does not have a good line of sight, and thus will just hold an action to fire when it is in range. Dairon, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
Aim and fire my crossbow.
Okay.
God damn it!
Sorry
Damn,
to say, my friend, but you are not a loud pisser today. You are only a quiet one, as you miss.
That's all I
Hayato's
can
turn.
do.
Yeah, that's all you can do. Hayato is going to move in, and he is going to stand here just to block the way for you, for your sake. And he is going to hold an action to stab it when it comes into range. Actually, no, he doesn't even need to. I forgot. Let me just check. Yeah, he doesn't even need to. Yeah, so he's going to do the dodge action instead, because that makes more sense. So the creature just screams and runs to Hayato, kind of like the ghouls in Fallout.
Mm-hmm.
And the moment it runs in, Hayato beans it, or rather stabs it with his halberd. Misses completely.
Jesus. It's not a good start.
Everyone's
Yeah.
rolling shit.
This thing's
And then-
going ultra instinct on us.
I'd pull out my phone for that, but I won't. And it is going to open its mouth wide and try to bite down on Hayato.
Oh, no.
You won't be saying that when I tell you how much damage a bite does.
Oh,
Could be.
Oh, it has that much to hit. Nice. Thankfully, it only rolled a 14, which is absolutely not Hayato's AC.
Shit.
Nope.
That would have matched mine.
However, it will go to claw at Dairon
Yeah, of course will.
for a 16.
Misses.
So its arm is really far and it nearly reaches out and scratches you, but you dodge out of the way. Those claws that it has don't look nice. They're not as bad as the bone claw, but they look like they could still hold you in place if they skewered you. Felix.
That was lovely.
Actually, if I'm being honest, these are probably more dangerous than bone claws. A dungeon of bone claws would have probably been more palatable. What have I done?
Doomed us all.
Yes, I have. You're correct. Felix, yes, you are there.
Firebolt.
Oh yeah, you were. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's definitely 30. I did measure it out to see whether I could get a space ahead, but
Firebolt.
yeah.
Do it, my guy. Bolt away with your fire, and miss.
Man, we are doing
What
we
the
are doing
fuck?
fucking badly. This thing is gonna kill us all if we don't roll better.
Aldane.
This thing is gonna kill us all.
You can't even reach. That's not.
I mean, I'm still gonna get over here and I'm gonna just yeet a javelin at it.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Like,
No.
you have a second attack.
Oh
Nope.
man, we are gonna
Oh my.
Oh.
we are gonna fucking die here.
Seamus.
Okay, do I have line of sight from where I'm at?
Let me see. I'd say you'd have to move over to this spot.
Alright,
So move 5 feet next, and then you'd have some line of sight.
like there.
Oh, there. That's even better, actually. So yeah, make the shot.
Yeah.
Thankfully, 5e doesn't have any rules about shooting through people. Yep, that actually hits.
Jesus fucking Christ.
For 4 damage. But guess
So-
what? I have another one. And that one doesn't hit.
So I'll say... Where is it now? Yeah. Actually, no, I won't say, because Right, yep. It just like slightly winces as you shoot it in the face. And it just looks at you, Seamus, and its teeth look very sharp as it looks straight into your eyes. However, the soldier of Tennoyama, this one at least, let me see, where are you now? Is going to use its longbow again and make a shot. Oh my god. Oh my god!
My.
This soldier is going to move here and do some longbow shots. Oh no, all of them miss.
Oh my god!
And these soldiers
What
don't
is
even
with
have
this?
These
I'm like
soldiers
the
don't even
only
have
one that's hit
disadvantage.
anything.
One of those soldiers hit earlier on, dealing
Oh
the
yeah,
first
hit him in
and
the
only bit of
face.
damage. It's literally only the soldiers that have done any damage, and you.
Yeah,
Tennoyama
that's
Pride,
sad.
I guess.
Come on,
Kurogane-
I'm not the DPS character. I can't be the only one dealing damage.
Kurogane actually just says, "Why are you guys being so bad? Just hit it like this." He says confidently, and actually
As he
lands a hit.
misses.
Ah,
Ah,
he
darn.
is.
I was hoping you would miss because it'd be funny that way.
So that was his first
And
shot. Now
suddenly
his
we're in
second attack.
Konosuba.
See, just hit, guys. Don't suck. Wow, that's actually fantastic damage. Nearly max as well. I will say, you watch Kurogane's arrows go through all of you, but it doesn't. It seems to be taking them unsettlingly well,
Oh.
as if it's not really phased. Dairon.
As if it
I hate
has
this fucking dungeon already.
as if it
This is
has
the-
a resistance of some kind.
Perhaps.
Motherfucker!
Oh my
What the hell?
Guys, I said I wanted this session to be over quickly. Stop wasting time.
I mean, if we die within the first hour, we get the next.
Okay.
Does the 15 hit?
No, it doesn't.
If we die within,
Okay.
if we die within the first hour, we get the next 2 hours to create new characters.
Yeah.
God, no.
You can be the advanced team that comes in to save the day, and you'll play as them from now on.
Oh god.
Hayato takes his halberd, stabbing it across the arm for max damage. But even
There we
then,
go.
it still doesn't seem to be that bothered. And then he slashes again with his halberd, hitting again. Wow, that was minimum damage, that 5. For
Duality of man.
that much. And then he is going to take the butt of his polearm and bash it across the face. Of course he crits on his weakest attack. You love to see it, guys. We love to see it here, don't we? He's going to spend a maneuver for a trip attack, so he gets to double the trip attack damage. Wow! Both minimum damage rolls. Even when you guys are doing well, you're doing shit damage.
This is off to a great start, guys.
Does trip attack not get prone or something?
Yes.
Ooh.
Which means then, well, it's actually a penalty because then people who are trying to shoot it it's prone have disadvantage. But hey ho, you know, I don't know.
Well, it's probably
It's-
gonna get up right
it's-
now unless
it's
it wants
also-
to bite ankles.
Oh, it's also more just for extra damage.
so
So
what's the
Hayato
extra damage?
deals that much extra damage.
That's not bad.
So he basically bashes it right in its eye, and you just watch as one of its eyes, its left eye just sort of looks really damaged as it's writhing on the floor, clutching its face. Hayato didn't actually use action surge, so guess what he's going to do?
His action surge?
Yes. Wow. Oh. Pog Hayato. Pog Hayato. As he just takes the halberd, jams it in its chest, and then twists it like as if he's wiggling a gear stick of a car. So that is now that much HP. To be honest, even despite that, those wounds would be very grievous if those hurt you. This creature isn't that bothered by them, comparatively, as it gets up. Because it is no longer prone.
I just looked at all day and just goes, what the fuck is happening?
Its mouth opens wide as it attempts to bite down on Hayato. That's a 25. So, let's see how much damage this does. So first, Hayato takes 8... Wow, that's max damage as well. 12 piercing damage, first of all. And then... How much else? Oh, it's 3 of that dice. 17 necrotic damage. As it just bites him in the neck, and you just see blood gushing out. And then, Dairon, the creature looks at you with a wide grin. That's an 18.
That hit.
For...
Uncanny dodge.
Oh no, that's a lot of dice. Give me a second. So, Dairon, you take 18 slashing damage.
So that's 9. Okay.
And basically, you are now grappled and considered restrained. As the claw just skewers into your arm. Felix, it's your turn.
Can I hit and not hurt Darren?
Yeah?
Cool. Firebolt.
I mean, it's not... I mean, even if you want... I mean, who knows? The creature might have an ability that hurts them if they're connected to Dairon, but you don't know that.
No, I don't. So Firebolt. That's better.
Hey, yo!
A 20
Finally,
and a
some good
19.
food. Yes. Roll the hit. Roll the damage.
18 damage.
God damn.
You just hear it like say, "No." Aldane, you can move in and melee it now.
I will do so. Stabby stab.
Nah.
Or not.
Let's try this again. There we go.
That's sadly only the 16.
Fuck. Still better than the last one.
Still hits.
No, it does not. Does it hit?
Hits.
Oh, sweet. Never mind.
So
9 damage.
9. Yep. As you cleave through the skin, you just hear the whirring of the chainsaw-like blades. It's, you know, it's like watching Gears of War gameplay. Seamus, it is your turn.
Yay.
There is a lot of blood on your friends.
Yeah. Shit.
You miss.
I hit
You
with that
hit.
one. Fucking hell.
2 damage. Think of it this way, Dylan. It's better than 1.
God damn. That's a D10 as well. It's so bad.
This is why warlocks get agonizing blast to add their charisma mod for damage.
It's why warlocks almost always pick agonizing blast.
To be fair,
Mm-hmm.
force is I think there's only one creature in the entirety of 5th edition that is immune to force damage. And I'll be honest, they're above your pay grade right now, so you know, you probably won't be dealing with one ever, if at all.
Yep.
Soldier misses, soldier misses, second soldier misses, second soldier misses. Kuro just looks around.
Today is just like a rough day for all of them.
Kuro's just at the back here sipping tea. Like, why are you guys struggling so much? Look, just hit the enemy. It's not hard. As he
Shut up.
hits both times, but for reduced damage, you've noticed.
Bro,
To be
how was
fair-
facing the water?
I don't know. I'm not the one getting skewered right now, Daron.
Maybe you should go for a swim again.
You can tell this creature does look close to death. A couple of good meaty hits will probably kill it. Daron, maybe you're the one to free yourself. Oh wait, let me check the rules for restrained.
Yeah, I have a disadvantage, so I can't get sneak attack.
Your movement is 0 and can't gain any bonuses to speed. You have a disadvantage on dex saves. And attack rolls against you have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, yeah, so you don't get sneak. Okay. Isolation? I take it.
Yes, but I'm gonna use aim.
I'd say you can't use aim if you don't have any movement.
Okay.
Just because you have to sacrifice moving anyway. And if you can't move. $12. Unfortunate. Well, no, you get 12. Because you have disadvantage, don't you?
Oh, right. Damn it.
Sorry, mate. Hayato is...
Wait, I still have my bonus action.
Yes, you do. Use your bonus action. Hayato will take the halberd, just hitting with a 7. So that is... yeah, that much. And then he will attack again for... oh, wrong character sheet. Here we are. Misses. Polearm Bash. Also misses.
Excuse me.
So the creature will attempt to bite Dairon because it has advantage on Dairon. Let me see. That is a soft 20.
That's it.
To be fair though, while you're restrained, it can't use a claw attack, and it could only make one claw attack anyway. So, hey ho.
Uncanny dodge if I can.
I'd allow it. So first of all, you take 10 piercing damage,
Okay.
and because I'd say this counts as the whole package of damage. You also take 17 necrotic damage. Yep.
So 13 total?
Yes. Felix. Actually, wait, before the damage calculates, go backwards, because I forgot about this ability that Hayato has.
Right.
So, before he bites down on you, Dairon, Hayato actually jams his halberd in the way of its mouth and reduces the damage by... how much? Oh, wrong dice. he actually reduces the damage by 8. So 13 minus 8 is... Yeah. So yeah, you only take that much instead.
Thanks, Hayato.
Felix?
No, the firebolt.
What? No. Crazy. Misses anyway, unfortunately.
Yep.
Aldane? Already spent half an hour just in this fight.
Fab.
We're
That
sorry.
hits. You don't need to apologize. 7 damage. It looks quite weak. Hits.
12 damage.
As you finally kill it, as you cut its head off.
Thank
Oh, I
God.
thought I was gonna have a chance to kill it with
And it
vicious
falls
mockery.
down as it falls down to the floor, falling apart into a pile of ash. As the fight is over, let me clear the turn order.
I need healing.
No, you don't.
Yeah, still from the last battle. I have like 17 HP.
Yeah, none of you healed. Which is why Kuro is actually going to second wind.
Y'all should heal real quick.
Why didn't we heal before we came through the creepy door?
Because that's not how this works.
We don't have time
Is it-
for a short rest. We have, what, people's lives on the line and an entire country on the line.
I mean, if you all die before you can, then, you know, sure, go for it.
We should still
Here.
heal up real quick, but we
I think
should.
Hayato's
I think I
also
have
second
one
winding.
healing potion.
Are you
What are
rolling hit
those
check,
rolls?
Kaido?
Hayato and Kurogane are using their fighter's second wind ability. They can roll a d10 plus fighter level, and that's how much HP they get. That's just something they
Nice.
can do as a bonus action. It's another reason why
What's-
fighters are so fucking ridiculous.
Are we taking a quick short rest, or?
Do we want to rest here?
No. Probably a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a healing potion. Healing potion is what?
2d4 plus 2.
plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Cool.
I still have a lot of hit points left, so I'm gonna
I'm
save.
gonna use healing.
So you healing for the time being?
Oh my god.
Exact same rolls.
Shit.
My God.
Shit rolls. I hate it. I now have 23 HP.
So,
I'm extra squishy today.
as everyone begins to heal, you all hear a screeching noise from around the corner. It sounds like another one
Just
of
give us a
those
minute.
down
We'll be right there.
But it's the problem is it's laced with a laughter.
We should
Yeah, that doesn't
we should
change
assume
Seamus's response.
we should assume they know we're coming now.
We weren't exactly quiet for now, we guys. Kuro says,
No.
Seamus
say as I
looks
pick up my
pointedly at
javelin.
Aldade.
"So you moving
So we're-
onward then?
Yep.
We are moving
Yeah.
onward.
Right then, are you? Yep, move your tokens ahead.
We should resume formation or whatever.
I mean, something's coming your way. Darren and Seamus, you can definitely tell, and Hayato would with the passive perceptions. So you can either meet it ahead, or you can have it just run into you guys and rush you. What's the
Passive-
plan?
It's
Bring the fight
narrower
to 'em.
ahead.
What are you doing?
Let's move forward.
Hmm.
Passive looks like it's narrower ahead. We can only go 2 by 2.
Let
doing
me
all
check
Dan in
now. No, you can only go 1 by 1, actually.
Either do you want to take the lead or should I?
I'll take the lead, it's fine.
All right, I'll be right behind you.
So, as you get to this point, let me remove some of this. Can this go? Yeah, it can. There we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go, as you see this handsome boy down the hallway.
Oh yay!
It looks like it's actually riddled in a few arrows, so it already looks pre-damaged. How nice of it. So I'm going to allow you all to just move, but you can't do anything else before the fight.
New initiative.
Mm-hmm.
That's better.
God damn it! What is happening to me today?
You were just not. You were just having a day. Oh fuck me.
No thanks.
I was like, "There's no way I could do worse than Dairon," and then I did. And then Jack did
Hey.
even worse.
I mean, that's the thing. Both Darren and Seamus got nat ones, and Aldane has still got the lowest.
Oh, wait.
my god!
Oh god, we're all gonna die.
Again, give me a d20, just a flat d20, please. Right, you're going before Kurogane.
Oh, we are all gonna die.
An initiative.
Okay, Felix, it's your turn. Down this
I
one
need
by
to
one
go
corridor.
grab a drink. Holy shit, this is gonna be bad.
Don't drink and dice.
Can I actually get a line of sight on it?
No, not from where you are.
Cool.
Now you do.
I'd like to think so. Otherwise, I'd have to get even closer. And seeing as Seamus has already taken the suicidal quota, I'd rather not.
Hayato actually says you can go first this time, Aldane. I take it back. I also have my spear so I can poke from behind.
You insist.
Take the shot, Felix. Shoot her! Shoot her!
You know what? I'm not gonna take a shot. I'm instead gonna toll the dead.
I thought you were gonna say slow. I was like, damn, that's a waste.
No,
I
I'm not
respect
wasting.
it.
I'm not wasting a slow on a single enemy at this point.
Okay, go for it then.
Unless it's a big ass boss fight.
Okay, roll the. Oh, I have to make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Would you believe it? It's not a very wise creature.
Shocker.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed.
That is what we call in the business a 4.
Cool.
100, sorry, it passes. No, it's actually a 4. Yeah, it fails. Roll the dice.
So 2d12.
Yep.
Because it's been damaged, right?
Yep, pre-damaged.
16.
That is what we like to see. It just screams in pain.
I should use.
As the bell echoes throughout the room.
I should use Toll the Dead more.
Should, it's a good spell. The creature just looks at you and says, "Ah, delicious meal." And it begins to run forward.
Shit.
I honestly don't know why you stood where you are, Seamus.
Well, Hayato's in front of me. He can be my shield.
The problem is it only has 30 feet of movement, so it's only going to move that far.
Cool.
Thank God.
Hayato moves in, gets to here, stabs it. What, you egg? He stabs him. If only it was if only it was advantage.
Yeah.
It's only a
12.
12. That's probably halved. You don't know. You haven't come to that potential realization yet. You don't know what is It's steel.
That reminds me, can I make an Arcana check?
I'm going to say you'll have to do that as a bonus action.
Fair
on
enough,
your
I'll wait
turn.
for my turn then.
Okay, and then that is. Okay.
Because I feel
Daron.
like at this point, Felix has enough evidence to go, something isn't right here.
Aim
Yes.
and fire at the thing.
Yep, go for it.
Thank Jesus.
I mean, Mike, thanks to you, really. He's the one that's letting you even see in this darkness. Otherwise, you'd be nerfed massively.
Yes, I know.
17
24.
plus 7, 24. Very nice amount of damage. Kurogane, and then he's like, oh, finally, people are hitting this for once. He just like squeezes like, excuse me, thank you very much. Longbow. And then he's like, oh no, I failed. But oh wait, let's do that again. Oh no. And then he just like,
Oh, people are hitting now, are they?
you know what? Don't perceive me. He just leaves. He's gone. He's gone. No. Seamus, it's your turn.
All right. What's the range on this one again?
If it's
I'm gonna do it.
what? Vicious mockery.
Viciously mock.
Wow, that was terrible vicious mockery damage.
Nah, it's
I mean, more of the
2d4. Oh yeah, that is a minimum. Yeah.
more of the thing. What do you call it? More of the benefit is if it fails, which it did.
Yeah. I honestly think you should be using Vicious Mockery more, but, you know, it's your choice.
So now,
Yeah, because I think if you fail, you get disadvantage on your next attack, right?
Yeah.
yes, it does. And hey ho, you've seen how nasty its bite is. Its bite
Yep.
does 1d8 piercing damage and 3d8 necrotic. Just so you know.
Wonderful.
Yep. I'm gonna use my bonus action to do that Arcana check.
Yeah, go for it.
Ooh.
So it seems to be taking less damage to non-magical weapons. But the thing is, its skin doesn't seem like it's naturally capable of doing that. But then you've noticed the... How do I describe it? There seems to be something... Its skin seems to be reacting to the lighting. As if it appreciates being in dark lighting. Like so.
Interesting.
Interesting.
And that's
Curious,
up to Shame.
curious.
And only Seamus knows that unless he shares it with the party.
I wonder if the darkness is making it stronger. Seems to be pretty resistant to physical weapons as well. Keep that in mind, guys. And then I'm gonna use the rest of my turn to move a little bit.
I'm gonna move forward. I was like, brave man.
I'm gonna step right up to it.
Aldane.
Oh boy, it's finally my turn. Kuro said he'd let me pass, right?
You can move
not
through your
Kuro,
allies.
Right. Stabby time.
It's...
Oh boy.
Hayato's like you stand at the moment. He's behind your shoulders like
Strike and oppose.
he's your magician's red.
Here's my
Big
stand.
big red angry bird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that hits. And that hits too. Oh,
That's a spicy
okay.
damage.
So as you can tell, Seamus, Aldane and Dairon's weapons are not being resisted, probably because they are magical.
Sweet.
So that's actually what? That's 22? Yes.
22 total, yes.
This creature looks like it's on death's door. Let's see if Felix can end its life before it hurts another person.
Let's toll the dead again.
Okay. That's a 10.
So, 2d12.
That's a
19.
spicy meatball.
Its HP was 5.
Yeah, I think it's dead. I think it's dead.
That's the margin for error you would have had to deal with
Hmm.
if you did.
There
roll
is no
terribly.
kill quite like overkill.
Yeah, it's dead.
Right, let's keep moving.
So you move
Mhm.
ahead. Okay. Time to move. Hayato just says lead the way, Aldane.
Alright.
I'll
Go.
be right behind you.
Let's go to 30 paces first
Mm-hmm.
and look ahead before we move any further.
Let me just examine to see, so I do not give away too much for you. Because then you'd spoil the surprise. So I'm going to say, there's a token on the map. Ignore that. That was because I couldn't move it and also move the black squares. Because I
Right.
didn't put things in the GM layer like an idiot. So yeah, ignore this. Yep, there you go.
Like there's
So-
a split up ahead.
So this way, from what you can tell, it looks like this is a ledge going downward,
Right.
but you can't see how high it is
Hmm.
unless you went closer. And then this way is a bend, like up this way.
Alright, I'm gonna investigate the bend
From
first.
what you can tell, it isn't there aren't any noises down there. So that's
Hmm.
probably where that other creature came from.
Let's investigate the bend real quick before we move on to the ledge.
Probably.
Also,
Is it-
Seamus, as you actually think to the creature that you fought, it's very similar to the kind of creatures you fought during the White Dragons dungeon.
Oh, great.
They seem to be of that similar kind of ilk or species or whatever you want to call it. Only them seem to embody loss. These seem to just be very hungry.
So gluttony.
Who
Might
knows?
be.
So yeah, you moving forward then, Aldane?
Yes, Aldane is going to move.
Hayato will follow you
here.
along. Yep, so you look around the corner and then.
Looking
let me
around the
see.
corner.
I'm just going to get rid of the whole thing. You see a dead end.
Huh.
Doesn't seem like there's anything over there.
Excellent
Right, let's
news.
go.
Let's head down the ledge then. We should be able to see a bit further, shouldn't we? left-hand
Yes, let
side.
me just move people in
Mhm.
to position. As you look over the ledge, let me just. This is kind of a ways. Let me see how far. Okay. Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of that. And then. Yep. That's how far ahead you see. Oh, actually, no, you do get to see a little bit more if you do go a square ahead.
Yes.
My apologies. Look at all that extra room you get to see. If you do see, you can actually tell it is quite a bit of a drop.
Right.
How many
It looks
feet?
about. You'll have to get closer to properly tell, but you can gauge it's about 15 feet. So if you go down, you won't be able to get back up, unless you
How
spend
about the
unless you spend a lot of time, and not everyone has climbing gear. Also,
Yeah.
this dungeon is quite wet. There is water dripping from the ceiling. If you can get purchase.
Sorry, I don't have a lot of money on me.
Kuro does look over and just. Yeah, if we go down, we're going to have to commit.
Well, there isn't much else on this layer, so.
Well, we were going to do that
To our
anyway, so
knowledge.
it's not like
To
we...
our knowledge, yeah.
No point deliberating. Let's go.
The door's open. Let's go.
Darren jumps down.
We see 3 passages up ahead.
Fall damage.
Can I
Really?
use acrobatics to kind of blunt the landing?
Yeah, because you get fall damage if you fall more than
How tall was it?
10
15.
feet.
You're
How do you
roboted.
roboting?
Yeah.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Judging on what
How high did you say?
Kato said, you take damage from more than 10 feet, and this is 15 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. 15-foot drop.
How can we mitigate the fall damage?
I'll allow acrobatics. I mean, you do have climbing gear. Yeah.
24.
If you dig some into the ground,
Alright, I'll just
yeah, you land.
use that.
You land quite gracefully.
So, if I use the climbing gear, can I just do acrobatics with advantage then?
I mean, if you have the climbing gear and you make the attempt to set it into place, you won't need to roll anything. You can just make your way down.
I'll do that then.
How long will that
So you
take,
place
though?
it down. I would say this would count as basically like terrain. So you'd be using pretty much your turn
Right.
of movement to get down. And I will say, every creature in this dungeon has basically has a turn in existence as well. So potentially enemies could wander in.
Mm.
So yeah, you do the movement and you make your way down. Also, I'm going to move these across. So there's 3 paths there on. Honestly, Pokemon gave me.
I have blind
idea
sight
of
out to
just
30
one-way
feet.
ledges.
I suggest we check the north and western passages real quick before we take the south.
You can move it away now
Okay.
if you'd like, Aldane.
Go over here. I think that's 30 feet. Oh, that's probably 20.
Kuro will
25.
go down.
Aldane is going to
And then
move one more
just-
space. Aldane's going to look over these 2 passages to see if
Dash
there's
to get
anything.
down.
And those continue off into oblivion. Okay.
These basically black voids. I was saying, you do see something very faint going up north, like the northern path, like some small light.
Hmm. Issue is, like, there's a lot of stuff in this dungeon that's in the south that we would be missing up on investigating.
You don't know if there's one-way drops, though. You would be able to see the one-way drops before you need to...
Yes.
Kuro's going to look down this way, because he's actually out here. And he sees... So he just looks down and says there's a bend down this way if we go this way, this path. And Dairon, you do see a slight drop from what you can tell going that way.
Another drop.
How likely is it do we think that these creatures can climb up those drops?
Arcana, if you want to figure that out yourself, Felix. Given what you know and, you know.
Hey! 2 not 20s in a row.
The thing is, the cavern's quite wet. You'd hear it coming before it could really make the attempt. So you'd be able to plan accordingly anyway. You have 3 people in this group with a passive perception of over 18. One of you would hear it. So, yeah. Worry not. You do know, though, that Aldane, well, all of you know, you've never seen lights down one of these passageways before. Normally the doors are particularly inky black, so then you're forced to sort of experience the memories of the vessel for these. So it's possible you won't actually be dealing with like a memory door going up north. Which is, you know, not what you've had to deal with before.
I say we go north. All the light.
I mean, we can always turn back if it's nothing special, so I agree.
Exactly.
Kuro says.
southward passage looks like it has a drop, as you said.
What is the marching order going up then if we do go north?
We're
This is
gonna
out
do
of
two.
character. You can go
Aldane will be
3
in the
by 3.
Aldane will be in the front.
Hayato will as well. Oh. Oh. Oh no, after you, Darren.
It's like doing one of those dances in a small corridor where you have to like try and decide which person's going one way and which person's going the other.
So, you go up north?
Yep.
Yes?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay then. As
Surprise,
you
it's
make
the
your way up north, again, you don't have to. You don't see the inky blackness that would like sweep you away and force you into memories. And this is where you come to, as you see fire in the distance, a bonfire, in fact.
Bonfire.
If we touch it, do we get a respawn point?
Yes, you can you can use your runes to gain levels and strength. As you examine the room, Dairon, the ceiling's lower than the rooms you're in before, but like it's actually quite a dry room, and it doesn't look like there's anything that could possibly sneak up on you, or could sneak up on you that's already in here. This looks like a place to rest if you want to use it. You can see though some like flint and steel that are left by the fire. That's Seamus and Felix.
Mhm.
You know the flint and steel are like standard issue Tenno Yama
Yeah.
equipment.
Hmm.
So a soldier probably left this before they went off or were dragged away. You don't know.
Well, this can be a good place to rest if we need it, but we should keep moving otherwise.
Yes.
Before we go, Hayato walks over and like just gets on one knee and just puts his hand over and basically prays at the fire. And then immediately gets up. Just to give thanks to the soldiers who've given their lives for this cause and for what they've left us if we do need it.
We'll make sure it's not in vain, Hayato.
Absolutely so. So fellas, are we basically going to do a reverse of this marching order? Like this?
Yes.
And then
This-
go the
Out
west
of character,
passage.
this is to give you a short rest if you do want to take it.
Mhm.
How are you guys looking on HP?
I'm looking pretty hurt, but I can keep going for a little bit longer.
Absolutely fine.
I've spent a bit of my energy, but I can go a few more fights. What about you, brother? And Kuro just says, I haven't got in touch, guys. I'm just that good, aren't I? I definitely don't have amazing people who are so brave and helpful. And he starts tearing up.
I definitely don't have
I don't wanna be-
3 or 4
I
people
don't
in
want to
front
be
of
bitten
me.
by those guys. I don't want to be bitten by those guys.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
don't. I definitely haven't had 3 or 4 people in front of me taking the hits.
Mm-hmm.
You're back here.
Right, right hand passage then.
Yep, let's
We
go for right.
So you're heading right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You
South
pass-
is a point
you
of no
pass-
return, so
Are you passing through the memory door?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So, as you pass through the door, the inky blackness overcomes as per usual. You just see nothing but vast ocean. There's clearly nothing to do. It's a mild day, couple of clouds in the sky. It's not really sunny, but just a day. And you're just sat in this position as the point of view is sort of moving around, checking things about, and you can almost feel the passage of time, and it almost feels like hours and days and weeks and months. You don't experience that at time, but that's how much length of time you can tell, almost like a time lapse. And in this time, nothing of interest has occurred. And then the months become years. You see seasons change, storms happen, but no boats or even any creatures are really going across, apart from just typical sea creatures that are, nothing out of the ordinary. There's no krakens, there's no dragons, there's no pirates. Fuck all. It's boring. It's mind-numbing. And you just hear the lamentation of this point of view you're at, and it's just like, why oh why did Father have to force me into this role? It's boring. There's nothing to do. I like having nothing to do, but I want something to do. And they're just mumbling to themselves about how, like, they sort of want to kick back. Like, it's nice for that, but the problem is, like, there's not even anything to break it up. Like, it's arguably being allowed to be too lazy, in a sense. And they just continue to grumble and mumble and just be quite whiny, really. Until you go through the door, and I need to make sure you get put on the correct map. Okay. So, I forgot I did this quirk with the map. Here's the quick challenge. Try and find your characters on this map.
I saw a flash
but
of
there's a big
flash of an enemy.
What's that?
I saw a flash of an enemy for a second.
Yeah,
Also,
Roll20's dog shit like that.
I don't see our characters anywhere.
Yeah,
I don't
because...
see anything anywhere. It's just all black.
So, give me 1 second. If you go to the very top right of the map,
Top right of the map.
that is where your characters will be.
Right.
And you just pass through the door after having those images burned into your mind. And you just see a couple of the soldiers like, is this what you guys have to do?
Yes.
Every time.
Oh my god.
You get used to it is a phrase I hate saying right now.
Unfortunately, it is quite accurate.
And you see a one-way drop ahead.
Damn it! You want to go back and check out the other one?
No.
I will say, you don't see this isn't a one-way door in the sense like you're trapped. You could go back, but yeah.
I wonder if we missed something in the first area. That was the thing.
I'm just gonna do
There's
that.
always that paranoia, you know.
I agree, Hayato says. There are potentially survivors that we could have missed.
Would you prefer to go back and check, or would you prefer to continue forward?
If any survivors are having to deal with those monsters, they're very likely dead.
But there is a
Tough part.
possibility that we could save lives that would have been lost if we hadn't intervened.
He looks down. I pray you never have to deal with this sort of job.
As do I.
He looks at the rest of you. What's your call? The two soldiers just same response. We'll follow you wherever.
We should probably move forward.
Okay. Felix?
I think we should move forward.
Seamus?
I guess I'm just going with you guys.
So, again, if you go to the edge, this is another 15-foot drop.
Right.
Are we going to put more climbing gear down?
Might as well.
Okay. So you fasten, whoever wants to fasten the climbing gear, move forward.
I'll do it.
This isn't like a Kaizo trap where if you go in, you're gonna get fucking ass blasted. Don't worry. Let me actually, I'll get rid of that. There we go. So you move ahead. You put the thing down. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
One of the soldier actually steps on and says, "Let me go down first. I'm one of the more expendable people here. If anyone has to die, it should be me. You guys are actually strong and important." Indeed. Makes the way down, and they will move forward 15 feet and have a look round. Let me just check. And they have a look round, and as they look, they gasp in horror as
Why would you go that far in?
runs in, and for advantage,
Of course. I knew it was coming.
well, I don't need to roll a second time, guys. Guess what dice I rolled? The result.
20.
Not 20.
Natural 20. So this man is taking 20 piercing damage.
Ow.
And oh my god. "27 necrotic damage.
I think he's dead.
Oh, he did.
He's actually alive.
Wow. Good for him.
As his bitten that deep into the armor, you see cracks in his armor, and he's not even able to scream. The pain is that intense.
Sounds about right.
As yes, it is time to fight.
Boy, oh boy.
Make sure to click your tokens and roll.
I know. I've clicked my token and I'm rolling right now.
Come on, Dylan.
It's still better than last time.
Same.
Not hard.
So I actually did nerf these creatures. They have over 200 HP normally. I
Well, that's
very
a bitch.
very much nerfed these. They still have a lot of HP, but yeah. Also, for thing, the soldiers both have 50 HP. So this man is on 3 HP.
Mm.
Jeez.
And so, Kurogane is going to actually use a fighting spirit as he shoots this creature. Still misses, but hits the second one for minimum damage. And Kurogane is actually going to jump down. Rolling acrobatics. Lands. Doesn't take the fall damage. And then pretty much rushes in. The other soldier is actually going to run and do the same. Why is it doing exploding dice? I fucking hate this game. Well, I hate Roll20. Still failed. So he takes damage. Wow.
Max damage,
Wait,
Jesus.
It's a D6 actually, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, if it's only 5 feet above 10, that shouldn't be that much.
A D10 would be quite a lot of damage for.
Oh, it's
for
a D6.
Yeah.
Right.
Still
4
not great,
damage.
but better than a full 10 damage on a D10.
And they just get up from prone and then take a shot at the Sorrow Sworn. Hits for minimum, but misses. The other soldier is going to use a. Let me see. They are going to use a athletics check to break out of the grapple. And they're... Wait, no, they'd only be grappled if they were clawed. Which is why they don't even do that. They disengage. And hide behind the friend because they don't want to be killed.
Understandable.
Have a nice day. Felix, it's your turn.
Toll are dead.
Okay, let me roll. 3.
2d12. That is dog shit.
That is dog water. I wouldn't even give this dog water to my dog. In fact, I'm actually going to expand the whole room so you can see it, because there's no reason to not be able to see more of it now.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna do the same as them and jump down.
Acrobatics roll. You Family Guy fall. You are now taking 2 damage and you are prone.
Do I have enough movement to get up?
Where did you move? You were there, right?
Yeah.
It would take another 15 feet to get up, so yeah.
So
then
just
you'd be
enough.
stuck there. You can't move.
Fine.
Daron.
Okay. Move there. Take
You
a
have no reason to go down. So, yeah,
What?
You have no reason to go down, do you? You're a range user.
I can be either.
I'm joking, it's more you. Why would you?
I
Right
was
now.
gonna try and get in front of the soldiers and protect them.
I know, so you just miss, unfortunately. Seamus, what do?
I'm actually gonna just.
Oh, sorry.
Is Aldane gonna try and? No, I can't use bonus action help.
Nope.
Can I use bonus action hide?
Yeah, if you move back and stealth. You
my
are
God.
one. You are truly one with the shadows.
Hayata does not know where I am.
Daron, where are you? Don't abandon us! Hayato runs and jumps off.
Does he Family Guy fall too?
What do you think?
Yes. Oh boy.
One of Hayato's flaws is that he will rush in no matter what the cost is to save a countryman.
Alright, Shums, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
So he
My
gets up
turn?
and has... Wait, what?
Did we skip my turn?
Ignore me. Yes, we did.
I
James,
was like, wait, something's weird.
The turn order was lagging. Right, there we go. See it? Do
Well,
your
Seamus is
turn.
just gonna move like up here. If he has line of sight, we're
Yeah,
gonna
he does.
use vicious mockery.
Yep. 4.
Is that what the guy rolled?
Yeah, that's what it rolled.
So,
So shit, he passed.
6 damage and disadvantage.
Yep. Now Hayato takes the damage. Family Guy falls, gets up, runs in, pulling out what's it called? Guile Zephyr. Because this is a magical sword. Hits for minimum damage, but thankfully not resisted. Then he attacks again for slightly less than minimum damage. He's got 69 HP. If you're a child, I guess, and find that funny.
I am.
Aldane, do you make the plunge?
Mm-hmm. Elden also jumps off. And let's see if Family Guy falls too. It's acrobatics, right?
Yep.
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 Aldane, you take this much damage.
Woo.
A friend of mine tried to argue that you can uncanny dodge fall damage, but it's like, yeah, you can see it, but you can't exactly dodge out of the way of hitting the fucking floor.
Yeah, no, that's not how it works at all.
I slightly
Anyways,
increased my I slightly increased my y-axis by 2 centimeters before I hit the floor.
Doesn't do much to fuck with the Z-axis.
So yeah.
Anyways,
there you
stabby time.
go. Hits
Nice.
as you rip and tear. Oh, actually.
I'm doing great on damage right now.
You are. My mens is popping off.
Woo! Alright. Oh. I use a
What?
bonus action?
I mean, you
Yeah, I
can
think
if you chug a potion.
I'm saving. I only have like 1 or 2 healing potions, so I'm saving that.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna save my spell slots. I did use a spell slot earlier, so I'm gonna use Channel Divinity to restore it.
Okay. The creature will go to bite at you, Aldane.
Lovely.
Oh. Excuse me. That is a soft 20.
21 does not hit.
Okay.
Or it doesn't hit because it's 21 AC.
Yep. Kurogane only takes a 10, which he easily avoids, even without a shield equipped currently. Okay. And speaking of Kurogane, as he moves in with the Dragon Slayer, he is actually going to two-hand this because, well, for one, he can, and two, it just deals slightly more damage. And he crits.
God damn.
If only the 7 and 8 were there, but he still deals 21 damage in one slash.
What's 9 plus 10?
21? It's a good meme. So that was his first hit. And then... To be fair... Yeah, oh wow, the 11 would have actually been quite good, but it's fine. So yeah, still 21 damage on his own is quite respectable. So, the soldier here is actually going to down a healing potion. Healing himself for 5 damage. Now he is at 8 HP. And all of you see the Sorrow Swan close its mouth and sniff up as if it's inhaling something.
Doing coke on the stand.
And suddenly, it has an extra set of teeth that grow out. and the spines look like they're growing out more on its back, and its eyes look more feral.
Ooh.
Apropos of nothing, anyway.
In a rage,
However-
huh?
The soldiers will take the chance to shoot. If only that was a crit. If only that was an actual crit. 7 damage, which is actually more like 3 damage because, you know.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
He does have a second attack, though.
Nope.
Doesn't matter. The other soldier doesn't matter. Gets some revenge with 5 damage. Okay. Felix, it's your turn. What doing?
I'm gonna keep tolling the dead. Seems the appropriate
Okay.
way to go at the moment.
Now, Toll the Dead works well against like undead enemies, right?
It
I
just
think
works. It just works really well against enemies that have taken damage.
Oh, okay.
Because if it's
Yeah, it's normally 1d8,
Mhm.
but if they already have some HP taken off, they take a d12 instead.
Hmm.
It's a really underratedly useful cantrip. But yes.
I mean, my rationale for not using it more is that we face a lot of enemies with good wisdom saves.
Yeah.
But
So,
these
roll the
ones do
dice.
not. Did it fail?
Yeah, it did.
Cool.
It got a 10.
That's better.
Hey, yo! Felix is a loud pisser tonight.
Nearly max damage.
You did a lot of damage, actually. Does not look happy. Dairon, this is your turn.
Aim and fire.
What? No, I would not have guessed. Okay. Yep, that hits.
20,
20 what, sorry?
22.
22.
Okay. Yep. It is still standing, however.
I'm still standing.
Seamus.
Yay! I'm gonna viciously mock it again.
Hey, yo. Go for
Your mother
it,
was
my
a
guy.
hamster and you probably smelled the elderberries.
Got a 13.
Ooh, close.
And I got another 6.
Is it just like violently coughs? In pain.
You're a bitch. Your mama's a bitch. Your mama's mama's a bitch.
So it has disadvantage. Hayato will attempt to slash it. I say attempt because he missed. And it's not overwhelmed. But that hits. For some tasty, tasty melee damage. Aldane.
Stabby, stabby, stabby time. Woot, woot, woot. Nyeh. Haha.
Do you want the 23 or the 23?
I'd go with the 23.
The 23 sounds pretty good.
Yep.
You
Dealing
crazy?
damage.
The 23 is obviously better.
Yep, that
Yeah,
hits.
but the 23 has this advantage right here.
So, what else? Hey, yo!
I'm a smite on this one.
Oh, do it.
Okay, let's roll this damage first.
That's tasty. Come on.
Okay. And how many dice do I get for the Divine Smites?
What level are you casting it at?
I'm casting level 1.
That'd be 48 then, in total.
Oh, dang. Oh.
So you know what's the worst bit, Jack?
What?
1 HP.
I magic pixeled it? No!
So,
Hold on. No, I don't have any bonus actions that can do damage.
Yeah, shut
Damn
the
it.
fuck up. It's his turn. So you notice the creature, while it's still in its feral state, makes an attack at you, Aldane. So you know how you crit it?
Did it crit me?
In revenge, yes.
Doesn't it have disadvantage?
Yeah.
It's
But
still.
here's the thing.
It's
The thing
still
is,
crit.
you noticed, even despite that, somehow it seemed to not be that bothered by Seamus's effect. Almost as if it was probably going to have a good chance to hit anyway. Like it had some sort of advantage.
Oh, it's
as
had
it were.
advantage, and so it was just a regular attack, right? Okay.
Oh no.
They do a lot of damage.
Give me one sec. So Jack, you take 17 piercing damage.
Ow.
There's more. I am.
What?
You know what? I'm gonna make this a public roll so you can understand how fucking nasty this bit of damage is.
Oh no.
Is this the day the Aldane dies?
I hope not.
You take 34 necrotic damage.
Aldean's down.
Yes, that is actually 8d10. That is part of the thing it has.
Yeah, I tanked a 51 damage and I had 42 hit points. I'm down.
And then, because it has because it's its next turn, it's going to attack Aldane.
Oh, fuck off, man.
It
That's a
would.
dick move.
That's what the enemies do.
I know.
It wants
Still the-
to eat. It wants to eat you. You're a tasty, meaty morsel.
I made a steel shell.
That just adds to the challenge of the meal.
That is. Let me just check. That is, my friend, a 22 to hit.
Fuck!
And because it's an auto crit, you have 2 failed death saves.
Okay, this is fucked.
Kurogane just says, someone needs to heal Aldane immediately. As he takes his sword and misses. It's dead. Right then. I'm going to allow everyone, before Aldane, 1 free turn to do anything. Apart from Kuro, because he's just done his turn.
Oop.
So what's everyone
Healing
doing?
potion.
As an action, yes?
Yep.
Okay, roll the dice for Aldane. How much does he get back?
So 2d4 plus 2. 6.
Aldane, you wake up. You don't feel your left arm very well, as there is a massive deep bite wound. And also the wound around it is clouded in some sort of almost acidic green pus that's slowly leaking out.
We're gonna have to take that rest now, aren't we?
Yep.
Does anyone else want to do a turn of anything? I'm allowing this before any potential fights might occur. I know what might happen, but you don't.
Could
you
use some
climbing
more healing. Not doing so hot.
Can I acrobatics jump down?
If you want, yeah, if you want to be stylish. Actually, Seamus will need to do it as well, because the climbing gear wasn't placed, unless Seamus wants to do that as his turn. Do you, Dylan?
Yeah, I was gonna use climbing gear to go down.
Okay, so that'll be your turn to climb and get down. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Would we
Right.
be able to see a little bit further because of where Kuro is?
Kuro just looks ahead and says, I'm quite good for strength. If you want, I'll sneak ahead. I also have a longbow, so I can reach quite far and let you know if anything goes wrong. And then, well, he starts doing just that.
Haldane is going to rest right now. He's going to move over to a wall and lean against it to short rest.
Would you believe it? There's no shortage of walls.
I know, right? Yeah. So can I just start rolling hit die, or should I wait for Kuro to do his scouting?
Are you resting now? Because I'd say you'd need a full rest. That whole 1 hour before you can actually do anything.
Shit. Okay.
So Kuro looks ahead and just says, "Hey, there's a campfire ahead.
All right, let's go there then.
Probably like the other room we passed." Okay, what's your marching order? 2 by 2 also going this way. Kuro actually just looks and says Aldane should be in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh no, I deleted Hayato's token. He got caught in the snap.
He got Thanos.
Kuro actually takes his shield out and says, "I'll be with Hayato at the front."
I'll be right behind you then. Oh, my arm hurts so fucking much.
Right then. As you get brought in, I'm going to bring you onto the map. As it actually begins to widen out as you come into this room. And here you are. Let me drag you onto the map. Here you go. You get a nice bonfire to sit round.
Haldane is going to short rest. If
Kuro's
possible.
going to sit over here because it's like a good location for him to sort of keep watch, and Hayato's going to go here as well. But
I'm just
the
using my
weakened-
hit die right now.
the near-death soldier is actually going to be all the way over here.
No,
You
that's
don't want to
fair.
be anywhere near this. Where are you sitting, Seamus? Also, I'm going to call this a quick break.
Right.
Spend
Sounds
the
good.
break,
Cool.
hit dicing, eating, having a shit, do whatever you need to do.
Seamus, before you, or Dylan, before you go, do roll Song of Rest.
Yes, rolling
Oh
d6.
yeah, that's right. It is D6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should be. Actually, let me check. It should be, but
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't go up to D8 until 9th. Okay, so it's D6.
yeah. I mean, a d6 can mean the difference between, you know,
Yep.
it can mean the difference between maxing out your HP early and having to waste a hit dice. Kurogane actually had only 61 HP out of 62.
Now, if I remember, the
That
4
Song
only
of
gets
Rest
added on
maxed him.
once. The Song of Rest roll only gets added on once, right? It's not for every hit dice?
Nope, it's only for the entire long rest.
Thought so.
So the
In short
soldier, so the soldier who was near death is that. So I will remind you, death saves are only erased after a long rest, which
Oh
means
yeah.
Aldane.
Fuck if I go down.
So Aldane has to be extremely careful in this fight. Along with anyone else who's been KO'd so far.
I thankfully have not been, but I got close.
So I'm gonna use the loo now that the soldiers are healed to full. Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
I am also going to use the restroom.
I'll still be here and be very frustrated at some of the things I've seen today. Not in terms of the D&D session, in terms of other stuff. Oh, for fuck's sake. I really do hate people sometimes. Oh god.
Okay, hello, I am back.
Yeah, I've just been quietly being.
Who else is here?
I think that's just
You
me.
and I.
Yeah.
So, fun fact: the
Mm.
Hungry Sorrow Swan. If you heal within 60 feet of it, it has advantage on every attack it makes, and its bite attack does 4d10 instead of 3d8.
So that will be what happened there then.
Yeah, with the crit.
Hmm.
So yeah, Hungry Sorrow Swan are fucking nasty, and hey, if you had healed a bit too close to the other one, it would have had advantage to hit one of you guys.
Mm.
To be fair, that isn't permanent. It ends at the start of their next turn. Oh, it's at the end of their next turn, so they get it twice. Oh, that's filthy.
Mm.
But yeah. What do you think of the thing so far?
I'm enjoying myself. I mean, I'm glad that we figured out that they've got dog shit wisdom saves. So yeah,
The
put
worst saves are intelligence.
I don't think I have I don't think I have a spell that targets intelligence.
Most spells don't do intelligence. It's kind of why int saves are a very safe dust stat.
It's my
why if
second
you ever
highest
get
save.
an int, it's why if you ever get an int save at any point, like, who gives a shit, really?
What stat does what save do you have to make for Feeble Mind?
Intelligence.
Hmm.
Excuse me.
But not many people use Feeble Mind.
Field Mind is kind of a fucked up spell, honestly.
Also, Jack,
Yeah.
to clue you in on why that Sorrow Swan did so much damage, if anyone heals within 60 feet of it, it gets advantage on its attacks until the end of its next turn, and its bite attack becomes 4d10 instead of 3d8.
What the hell?
And guess
I'm
what the
just gonna
guard
check my
did?
healing potion now and heal myself a little bit more. Then
Guess what the guard did without meaning
he healed
to.
himself.
Yep.
Yeah.
To be fair, can't blame him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kurogane gets. Actually, does he even get any fighting
Oh,
spirits
that's good.
left? Oh, Kurogane doesn't get any more fighting spirits back. He has to, but both him and Hayato do get action surge and second wind.
Alright, Aldane's up to a pretty good health stage now.
I get my
He's up to 65.
I get my full
Hayato gets superiority dice back as well.
I get my full painter's inspiration back.
I believe Aldane gets does Aldane get Channel Divinity back? I don't know. Is it long rest or short rest?
Short
It's
rest. Oh well, we just took short rests. But what was it that you said?
Channel Divinity.
It's paladins works different to clerics. Oh no, it's not. It's the same. So yeah, you do get it back in a short rest.
Excellent.
You just have a
That helps a lot.
You just have a limited number of times of how many times you can harness divine power before a long rest.
Hmm.
God. Okay. Yeah, the one-way drops were because of Pokemon. So I was watching a playthrough of a Pokemon game, and I was like, "What if I had a dungeon like that?"
Thanks.
Nice. Real appreciate it.
You're welcome. I was gonna originally make it so it was a 30-foot drop, but then
That
I
would have
was
been
like,
cruel.
Then if you had to jump in to save your friends, it would have been a lot more of a gamble,
Mm.
and it would have been quite cruel. To be fair, I also deliberately designed the dungeon so you can never see the Sorrow Swan from any position. You have to be down the pit already to see it, any of them. So you know, I decided to be nice and lower the drop.
Appreciate it, because if it was 30 foot, if we did climb down, it would take us 2 turns.
I'd have said you couldn't actually use your acrobatics to reduce fall damage.
No, when I say 2
All it
turns,
would've-
I mean with
Oh, I
climbing
know,
gear.
but yeah, you would have had to do that as well. You all would have had to slowly make your way down.
Which would have been fun with a couple of ravenous Sorrow Swan just waiting at the bottom for us.
No, they'd be too far away. You'd all have to commit to the. You'd have to commit going down, and then have them all rush you.
Yes, because that would be so much better.
And none of you've decided to use lighting to stop the resistance yet. Also, I will say, the southern path of that other room led to other passageways into the same room you're in.
Right.
Just as a,
So we could end up heading in that direction accidentally anyway.
depends on which way you want to go. If you want to keep going through the room you're in before, that, also has a southern path that you've not explored, and not go up the original room you've been in, then, well, it's up to you either way. I deliberately made it so, like, you can go different routes and do other things. Worry not.
No, I'll stay worried.
I mean, yeah, I'd be sweating if I were you guys, but hey, I'm not you guys. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Whew. I think this is the most sweatiest dungeon the dungeon that's caused Aldane to sweat the most.
Mm-hmm.
Have you got no hit dice left?
I used up all my hit dice.
Right. And yeah, you don't
And I
get them
didn't even
back.
get full HP.
You don't even get them back until a long rest.
Correct.
You do have lay on hands, though.
I used some of that for myself.
Ah.
And I am at currently 65 out of 77.
I mean, when Dylan comes back, you can always delegate some healing bits people's way, maybe. And
Possibly.
hey, you've got
I am
potions.
back.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I already used a potion, but if you guys have more that you're willing to spare.
Oh yeah, again, Darren. Again, Dylan, you're both back, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So you know that Sorrow Swan and the bite?
Yeah.
If any of you heal within 60 feet of it, it has advantage on its attacks until the end of its next turn, and its bite becomes 4d10 instead of only 3d8.
Good.
Which is why that
So don't
crit
do any
was
healing
so,
around them.
Which is why that crit was so fucking nasty. And it's why, unfortunately, that injured guard unintentionally helped it. But like Mill said earlier on, can you really blame the guy? He nearly died himself.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's the plan now that you've got your rests in?
Do any of you have a healing potion to spare?
I'm fresh out.
I'm out.
Yeah, you can have one.
Thanks. I think I should be good after this.
Oh. Let me check, actually.
I'll be down
I
to
need
my
to
last
check.
one, though. Wow.
What's the HP at now?
Well, I got
Haldane?
a max value out of that one, so at least there's that.
Yeah, it's a
And
pretty
I'm
good roll.
just under max HP.
Healing.
It's always a positive that the tank is healthy as possible, right?
Hayato holds out a more elaborate-looking glass bottle of a healing potion. If anyone's really worried, I do have a potion of greater healing. It's twice as effective as a normal healing potion.
Good to know.
Should be
We
fine for
want to
now.
keep that handy for the next encounter.
Save that for the dragon saddle.
Actually, I forgot Hayato does actually need to keep rolling hit dice because he hasn't rolled his yet. Or rather, he only rolled once. There we go. Now he's at max. Even with that garbage roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
then.
let's leave this room then.
What's the marching order? 2 by 2 going that way. I assume Hayato's at the front with Aldane?
Hayato
Just get them
Aldane.
to the-
Yeah,
Hayato Aldane.
Aldane's up. Yeah, Aldane's up to pretty healthy, so he can be at the front again.
Okay. Let me bring you guys to the map. You know what? When I originally made this dungeon, I originally had it so if you did even go into the room, the Sorrow Swarm would respawn.
That would
But
have
I'm
been
not a
cruel.
But I'm not a bastard.
That would have been really cruel.
I mean, I am actually a bastard. I was born out of wedlock, out of being married. You know, it's not the point.
We don't need your life story, Kaido.
Yes.
No, you don't need to elaborate for him, man.
So as you come out, you see here. It's just like it was before. All hunky-dory, happy families.
Right, time to go south then.
Let's get moving.
Time to schmoo. Seamus, come on.
Oh shit, my thing is hiding. It was behind the turn order thing. I was like, where's my token?
You plonker. You can move the turn order and make it smaller or bigger.
Yeah.
I did.
Apparently it wasn't small enough.
Well, no, I just did. In response to what just happened.
The suggestion. So if we go look down this way, you get to see actually quite a fair bit. Let me... Oh, wait. I was gonna... You just wait there, because then you can... Right, so I guess if you're all moving across, which you can do, but, you know... Right, so let me... God, you actually do get to see a very far bit now. You see a very large pit. Down that way. Down what is instead a 20-foot drop.
20 foot, right.
What just happened?
Someone's mic.
Oh, did I get disconnected or something?
No?
No, someone's mic. Dylan's, I think.
No, mine should be
Oh.
good.
Again?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, we-
It's fine away, but yeah. So, what's the plan, fellas? There's a big one-way drop.
Mm-hmm.
Climbing gear again, I think.
Yep. Got
Climbing
sacrifice
gear.
ropes.
And whoever goes down first, don't charge ahead.
You just say that and the soldier looks really dejected. It's like, oh man, why you gotta put me on blast like that?
I'm not mentioning any
Oh.
names, I'm just making a general observation.
Time to climb down.
How about you observe these nuts, Kuro says. Actually, wait, don't. You take things too literally, Felix, don't.
I was gonna ask.
Let's throw away that
I was gonna
magnifying
ask.
glass.
I was going to ask what kind of nuts you've got. Commend you for bringing food into this place.
It's a thing, Felix. Don't worry about it. You sweet summer child. That's actually older than probably all of us combined, or nearly.
Maybe not combined. There's a lot of us here.
Yeah, we do have
Alden
some.
is going to set up the climbing gear while you guys are arguing.
Right? Are you going down first?
Yes.
This is a
I'll
20
go down
foot.
first.
This is a 20-foot drop, so if you do jump down, the DC is much more difficult and also more punishing.
Daron's
Which
gonna
is why
keep.
I'm setting up the climbing gear.
Daron is going to take a ready action. If I see anything coming for the party down below, I will shoot.
Let me just check ranges. Yep. Okay. Are you going down, Aldane?
Yep. Going down with climbing gear.
Kuro's also gonna ready, and so are the two soldiers. You go there?
Yep. Alden is going to take a couple steps
Oh,
forward.
wait.
Nope, wait.
I'm gonna say, let the GM do his thing. This is for your sake more than mine, as you are the only one who sees this. But you see the hungry looking the other way, chowing down on some people, probably.
Alden is going to cautiously take 2 steps forward.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh no.
And you have disadvantage.
Oh,
I am aware.
No.
You just see it stand up, and all of you just hear the "Ah!" as it just roars.
Oh, there goes stealth.
But it doesn't move forward though. So you can't see it.
Do I see what's past it?
Nope. But I'll
Why not?
date because you can't see that far ahead. Oh yeah, you
I can see 6 feet
Sorry.
Yeah.
ahead.
Ignore me. There you go. That's what you see ahead. I hope you're happy now.
There's nothing. It's showing down on nothing.
Or maybe perhaps the body isn't worth being put on the map.
Oof.
Have you tried not being such a rude and ungrateful swine?
Yeah, should also see some more to the left.
To the right. Or to my
Yep.
left, yes.
There you go. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So yeah, time for initiative.
Boy, oh boy.
I'm getting a little bit better.
Well, that didn't go well.
Holy cow, I actually did good.
Lucky you, you'll need it.
Yep.
Kuro's also pretty primed and ready. Hayato now. Then descend these nuts. Kurogane's turn. He just sighs and he's like, great, Aldane's got himself into more trouble. And he's basically just gonna dash to get down. Daram? I'm gonna say the climbing gear's been put there as well, because that's where Aldane was. You'll have to pretty much dash to get down all in one.
I have bonus action dash.
Yeah, you can do that. You can get right there. I'll allow it.
Can I see the thing?
Yeah, you can see it now.
I imagine Darren's going to shoot it.
Yeah, I mean, the attempt was made. Didn't hit, though, unfortunately.
Most unfortunate.
It's what my parents said to me when they saw me come out the womb.
Can I move back a little bit?
No, I'm gonna say you used all of your movement to get there.
Aldane's gonna step in front of Dairon and then ready a swing from Outrage as a ready action.
Okay. Seamus.
So what you're saying is I can't see the thing from where I am, right?
Not unless you have superior dark vision. No. And you are
Okay.
not a drow, a kobold, or a warlock.
So there's climbing gear already set up on it, right?
Yeah, you'll have to dash to get down, and if you want to still move.
That's fine. Well, I mean, is that close enough? It's 60 feet, right? Is my dark vision?
You can see now. You can't attack because you've dashed.
Yeah. That's fine. I think I'll just stay there.
The creature begins to scream as it runs forward. And that's its movement. Hayato begins to dash. And then pretty much just comes out to there. Felix, what are you doing?
Gonna move to there, and then I will take a shot with my
I was
fireball.
going to say you can just snipe it if you want.
Yeah. I will be going down, but I want my full movement when I do.
Hits.
12.
Yep, that is damage, in fact. Okay. It does not appreciate it. Kurogane just moves across. Actually. Kuro is going to stand here with his Dragon Slayer and miss. Then he tries again, hits for 7 slashing damage. Dairon.
Okay. There.
Yeah, you can do that.
And then strike with ice.
Mm-hmm. Misses. Hits, and you get sneak attack because Kuro's there.
6.
Okay.
And this is a magic weapon, so I'm attacking with the dagger.
Yeah.
Oh, blind sight.
That will be that much damage. Aldane, you will have advantage with Dairon there. And if one more
Step
person
forward and time to
if one more person engages in melee, it will be overwhelmed, and then everyone will have advantage.
Didn't really
Shit.
advantage that time.
Yep, that hits. And then are you attacking again? Yep.
Spicy.
Okay, you do a good amount of damage. Seamus, it is your turn.
Sweet. Vicious mockery.
Okay. That hits. I mean, I don't know. Not hits, but I'll roll the save anyway. Would you believe it? It rolled a 9.
Huh.
Wild.
That was a close one.
The creature looks around and grins at you, Aldane, seeing the blood you're probably covered in. That is a 15.
15 does not hit.
That is a 24 on its claws, I'm afraid.
That will hit.
Okay, you take... You take 13 slashing damage, and you are now considered grappled and restrained.
13 slashing damage isn't too bad.
Hayato's turn. He will enjoy the tasty, tasty overwhelm, and will draw his sword. Hitting for 12 damage. He will then attempt to strike again. And let's see what he gets. And it's dead. As its body just crumples into ash.
Well, that was quick. Well, we got a good
Just one
key to
last little
figuring
bit.
out how to deal.
One last little bit of fuck you. I will say the actual pit is just black void, almost like you're going to have to jump into a pool.
Yeah,
Yep,
I ain't
He's
coming down there.
only. Yep, you see another one-way path going upward, and then there's this way down here, which actually you technically shouldn't be able to see down anymore. But I mean, what difference is it? It's only slightly more generic path.
Oh. Aldane's gonna go check this out.
I'm gonna check it out too, stealthing.
The soldiers dash to get down.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll do the same.
Yep. Hayato and Kurogane are going to go this way. Just because... Yep,
Splitting
you
the party
sneak
can only
quietly.
go well.
Well, to be fair, this is only a one-way path, which neither of them have the climbing gear to get up with. Yep, you get stealth, you sneak. Do you look down? If you do, you see this. Which is to say, fuck all, because this is a black void going that way.
Hmm.
Do
I
we
wonder
go
if they
that
lead the same area.
as the pit?
Well, the other
This way-
pathway up, doesn't it?
This pathway leads up, yeah, and it's quite a few foot higher. It's about probably the same height as what we just went down. So if we want to waste our time going back probably the way we came, there's that.
Well, it will give us an opportunity to at least investigate what we missed in the last area.
We need to keep
Kurogane rubs
moving,
his
though.
hand on his chin and just... I
I'm
mean, if we're
worried
being
about
honest, it's probably the same ways we could have went if we didn't just immediately go this way. So unless we
Sooner-
want to deal with more Sorrow Sworn,
The sooner we deal with this, the quicker, the faster we can get to Felix's bottle.
and all of the soldiers,
So what's the decision then?
Bottom path.
Bottom? The southernmost path?
Mm-hmm.
I, as the
Seems like
player,
the
want to
best
jump
option.
down, but
I mean, you can.
Oh, that's an up. That's up. Again, that'd be climbing.
No, I think
No,
I think Gen means
I'm gonna
the
say
pit.
you'll have to jump down there, like, because it's like a pool. You don't know how deep it is, or like, you know.
Again, you just want to do your Leroy Jenkins impression.
So
a little bit. But I'm not
Uh,
going to.
I assume.
Let's hope we can get to the boss fight soon, because this is going to be pretty nutty.
So if we go back to the original room, let me just maneuver the map stuffs around. Oh, no, stop. Here we go. Copied and pasted. So, on this map, if you go down to the very bottom left, that's where you'll want to be at when you
Okay.
get to this new map.
Right.
Do you see?
Yeah.
Yep.
You immediately
and-
come face to face with a upward hill. Well, an upward drop.
Holy shit, there are two of us.
Oh my god, we got cloned!
We don't talk about those people. But yes.
Aldane pulls out his climbing gear. Never thought it'd be this useful.
Got more utility here than you just in fucking ice caps. Yep,
Indeed.
so you go first.
Aldane will go first.
Yep.
I make
This is a-
ready
this
action
is
to
a-
look for any enemies.
this is only 15 foot, so you can actually get up here normally with just your full movement.
All right. Upsy daisy.
Okay, let me do the full thing before anyone decides to move, just because, you know, ambushes can happen.
And of
Scar
course,
is
Right, and there you go.
can you do up as well?
I am. Wait! Oh my gosh. It's fine, I'm joking. You can see pretty
Like
much
ass.
all in there. And there you go.
Looking at the northward passage, it looks like we would have wound up in this area regardless of which path we took.
Should we come up? ISO says.
Yes, come up. I'll move forward a tiny bit to give you all space.
He said come.
And I toss down the necessary equipment for them to climb up with.
Yep. Kuro's going to dash as well. Soldiers dash.
Darren's gonna look down the hall.
Yep. Oh, okay. Let me see. Wait, where were you at? It's like that far. Okay. I can remember that. Should have actually. Here we go. Okay, so. How far do you actually get? Yep, you can see that far ahead. If you want to use your perception to train your ears to hear noises, you can. Roll your perception. This is for Hayato. This next one's for Kuro. Dairon, you and Kuro just share a look. You just hear chewing noises. You don't hear anything else. But it sounds like multiple different sources of chewing. At least 3.
We relay that. I relay that to the group.
Hayato just shakes his head. Unless we want to fight potentially 3 of those things, we might as well turn back.
Let's help your father. Let's help. Okay.
There's not really much we can do, unfortunately. If people are dead, then we can't really bring them with us, can we? If we have to be brutally honest. So what's the plan, guys?
Turn, I guess.
Yeah, let's go back.
Okay. So
I
this
think
time,
we
as you
should
go,
investigate the. Okay.
I will say, you're going to be fighting at least 3 Sorrow Sworn.
Ugh.
Are you? I'm gonna ask you now, and I'll be completely honest. Do you really want to waste your time fighting 3 of them?
No.
You don't have the resources for it, if I'm going to be honest. As the GM stepping in to be like, "Hey guys,
So you don't want to TPK us?
unless you want a short rest and heal again, and use more hit dice, or potentially even sleep." And by that point,
Zane
Felix's
has
dad,
no hit dice left. Is the
Yeah.
issue?
Felix's dad is almost assuredly dead if you waste too much time. I'm
Mm.
going to be honest.
No,
Okay, so let's not waste any more time then.
Okay.
Let's
So as
get
you go
going.
back through the door, you all immediately get hit with memories this time going through.
Interesting.
And as you do,
Boy.
You begin to see, again, the same bland ocean vista. It's nice, but it's nothing different. But you do see a couple of like seagulls flying overhead and just being able to enjoy relaxing out in the breeze, not a care in the world. They're not bound by anything. And you all just hear a voice in your head, which, for the people who've already done this before, find it very familiar. And so it just says, if you wish to be like them, how would you like to strike a deal? And the point of view you're looking at just stirs round and just like, who are you? Where are you? And you just hear the voice speak again, and it just says, I could help you. Be free as a seagull in the sky. I'd be able to help you get rid of your shackles that are binding you. You could do whatever you like. You could fly, eat, sleep, relax. Your life would be yours to do what you will. But do as I ask, and that is all I will require. And the person you're seeing this all from just slowly lowers the head in thought before giving a nod. Yes, okay then. What do I need to do? And before they can elaborate, you find yourself back at... oh, no. Yeah. Just, obviously more like this.
How do we advance then?
Can you not see Aldane? ISO just points
Yep.
to the hole.
Darren says, last one in's a rotten egg, and jumps.
Geronimo.
Wait, Darren's trying to scare the party? Darren's having the Joker moment as they go down and get sucked in?
I didn't mean to hit intimidation, but yes.
I'm joking.
Damn it,
Hayato just-
Dyron! Aldean plunges right in after.
Don't do that! But wait, I want it to be first.
Let's go.
Hayato just looks at everyone, like everyone who's from Tenno Yama, and just like, never a dull day with it, is there? Is it, Kuro? And he's just like, you'll get used to it. And Hayato's already running in. And the two soldiers are like, my lord, wait! And they just fall in. They don't jump in. They're not that cool. And they're just like, oh, fuck! And they fall.
Leroy Jenkins, Dylan. Leroy Jenkins.
Just like old times, eh, Kuro?
Yeah. See you on the way down. Don't worry, I'll keep watch out of my watchful eye.
So, Seamus jumps.
You do that?
Yep.
And then, yep, all of you assume Kuro's jumps down with you guys. As all of you just feel like you're about to be, like, as you get sucked in, well, Darren would have felt this first, but you all feel like you're struggling to breathe. It's like you're being surrounded by the crushing depths of the ocean. You just feel, and you all see, again, the same point of view you've seen before, where the Dracolich, before he can truly become one, keeps being interrupted by who you assume is Eben, given that the similarities match so strikingly. But this time, you get an extra bit of clarity as you see the point of view, as you see Eben slowly walking forward. And he just says, he doesn't cough, I'm actually... This is me, the GM.
Mm-hmm.
And he just says, maybe you should have gone to Soramu, or the other place. Maybe then I wouldn't have been able to find you so easily. You stupid fool. And that's all you get. Before, your vision comes to, and you find yourselves surrounded by vast water, just like the ocean. As you look around, you all see yourselves. You all see each other. And you're just on this big circular platform. Can you see the map?
Yep,
It's a big map.
it is.
And you hear nothing but just the soft sound of water. Could you stop the music now?
Yes. It is stopped.
And you just hear the voice. So, you have come, have you? Good. As you see the water breaching from the eastern side of the map. Good. I was getting sick of wasting any more time. I like to relax, but this is a bit too much relaxing. You're all terribly slow, are you not? And I've already had the delectable taste of your father writhing in my stomach. He looks straight at you, Mill. But it would be good to have my father's champion eaten as well. Maybe then he'll finally see sense.
I'm gonna cut you open.
Someone's been a naughty boy.
I'd like to see you try. Kiseki, was it? That was the last thing your father said, along with the word sorry. I guess he must have wronged you. Clearly, we must be alike. We both have fathers we dislike.
My name is Felix, and I cast Chromatic Orb. So yeah, maybe
Roll to hit.
I am within range.
And I'm going to say nothing else will be allowed to be done because this will start the fight. You
All
aim
right,
the
we're
shot,
doing it.
and the shot just like it hits the skin, but it just blinks. Oh, I forgot to bring out the turn order. Sorry, and I also forgot to clear it. Remove all turns. Just give me a second, actually, for you, Dylan, and then there you go. So yeah, make sure to click your tokens.
It didn't matter.
If you just want to try it again, if you re-roll it again, actually, give me 1 second. There you go. Type it in. If you click on the 0, you should just be able to type it in yourself.
Right, so what boss music are we gonna get?
I'm getting it. I am getting it. Is it this one? No, it's this one, sorry. So, before the fight actually commences, the area begins to shake. And the platform you're on is actually starting to flip, as if you're all going to fall into the water. And as you struggle to hold on to this, unfortunately, flat surface, you just see the turtle grin. And it just chuckles. You can enjoy the dark depths of the ocean for your miserable existences. And actually, here's the music mill.
We couldn't have counterspelled that.
It's a whole thing. You hear another voice. And the platform you're on suddenly stabilizes as this appears on
The Odie
the platform
Bear!
you're on. This appears on the platform you're on. This seal that forms of magic. And then another forms on top of it. And out of the ocean, you see this. On the other side, a black snake looking over you. But Felix, you recognise this voice. And it just says, "My apologies for my son, but I hope this will help you."
Thank you.
As his father, I can't be here very long, but I ask of you, from the bottom of my heart, kick his ass before it fades away.
With pleasure.
Sounds like a good time.
Hayato and the soldiers and Kuro are like, that was Genbu. That was the snake's tail of Genbu. And yeah, let me roll the initiative for the turtle. Felix, it's your turn. How appropriate.
Should I roll a d20 for me and Kuro?
Oh, yes, actually, thank you. Kuro's going first. So, yeah, Mill, Felix, what are you doing?
It's fully in the water, right?
Partially submerged, yeah.
It's touching the water though. Is the point?
It's not flying, at least right now.
Cool. Chromatic orb, lightning damage into the water.
Are you doing it near it?
Yeah.
Okay. I say roll to hit, more for accuracy of how near you can get it in the water. Yep, you pretty much hit right next to it. I'll allow you to roll the damage. I'm gonna be fair though, it won't, all of it, the full damage won't apply, but most of it will. Because you're not dead on hitting it, you're only shocking the water near it. That being said, you do a tasty, tasty meatball of damage.
33.
Yes, indeed. And it just screams in pain as you electrocute the water nearby.
Painter's inspiration for Aldane.
Aldane, you are
Thank
painfully
you.
inspired.
Painting.
What?
I got
Don't you
the-
like my Dylan, don't you like my adjectives?
I've drawn a
Being
dick butt on,
rude.
I've drawn a dick butt on your back, Aldane.
Seamus, before you can start your turn, you're suddenly under enemies abound. You have no saving throw. You must cast Shatter at 9th level on the party, because that's what you get. Yep, you have 70 feet of 65 to hit from where you are.
How about from there? That's about 60.
Yep.
Alright.
Actually, I need to bring out the cone. While you do your turn, just let me get the cone.
Uh-huh. Oh, shit. In that case.
You don't know, but, you know, I'm just...
Yeah.
Apropos of nothing, you don't know what might happen.
I am
Akira might
thinking that
come in and start casting
scattering
Cone
is
of
a good
Cold.
idea.
Oh, exactly 60 feet, here we go.
I
Just
forgot
gonna be in
it
the
could-
corner for now.
I
Don't
forgot
worry
it-
about Just pretend it's not there. Do not perceive it. It's just peeking out.
I forgot it could do that.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna move up here to the corner.
Okay.
And I think that's still 60 feet there.
Yeah.
And I am going to... I'll just cast Shatter at 2nd level.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be real with you. This is a very high con score.
Yeah, not surprised.
Plus 11.
Uh, you basically have to get that one or
So
one more.
it actually rolled double your DC. It got a 30.
Nice.
So
Still takes half the damage though.
does.
And I'm going to use a bardic inspiration on.
I'm going to say I just start chucking your resources.
Yeah, I'm going to use a bardic inspiration on Kuro.
He does need it with all the attacks he can get off. So the dragon turtle just chuckles, and it goes under the water. And
Oh, great! Of course.
it begins to move. And you see where it breaks out the water from.
Yeah, I had a feeling it would be there. Now it can catch all of us.
I wasn't even going to use the comb, but thank you for reminding me, Mil.
Like you weren't going to use the cone.
I actually didn't. I actually forgot about it, to be fair. So everyone, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
Here we go.
So that was Hayato. This is Kuro. Wow,
Do we get the
Kuro was
plus-
like, no.
Everyone aside from Seamus get the plus whatever.
+4.
Oh yeah, +4 from Aldane.
Mm-hmm.
The
Fuck.
two soldiers. This is the first soldier who has this much to his con save. The second. Oh wow, that +6 is because of Aldane's thing plus the con mod.
Why are you
Why
rolling
did it do
2d20?
two?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Fine, 21 and 17. Right, one of them passes. So the DC is 18.
Right.
So, everyone takes this much. Oh. Oh,
Can I
no,
uncanny dodge?
Jack rage quit. Yeah, you can uncanny dodge it.
So how much do we take?
I'm doing a public roll. You take 32 points of fire damage.
If you pass the same throw, you get half that.
Yes. So you have to be
Uh,
16. You have to be 18 at minimum.
Fuck. So
Which,
at
to be
least
fair,
Iron
Felix-
manages to get it over.
Felix took the full damage.
Ouch.
I only take 8 because I uncanny dodge it too.
Yes. So Kuro's at 46 out of 62. Hayato is at 64 out of 80. And the two soldiers are in pain. To be fair, one of them actually did take it quite well. But you know, it's still not fun. And then... Yep. And now the turtle's there. Hayato's turn. He moves in. Is that actually far? My keyboard's fucking... My keyboard isn't working properly. So he runs to here. Takes out his halberd. That's nice. 9 damage. Stabs it again. Misses. Bashes it. Misses. So he only deals 9 damage.
Jeez.
And the turtle does not seem terribly bothered. The two soldiers get ready to fire. Hits for 5. Shoots again. This is the one that actually passed the save. Misses the other one. Hits once for some chip damage. Lovely fish and chip damage. Aldane.
I can't quite make it. It's all the way over.
No, you can't, unfortunately. You do have your spear though, the one that you can chuck. It returns to your
Yes.
hand.
I'm going to use that thing.
Yep. Hook it, my dude. That hits.
Oof. And then bonus action return. Just throw it again. Ah, fuck.
You hate to see it. See it? Kuro. He just yells at you guys, watch out, as he takes his bomb arrows, and he's immediately going to action surge. Is he? No, he can run in. Fuck it. He's going to action surge, but he's going to use it for his Dragon Slayer.
Oh, that'll do some spicy damage.
He actually needs to use Bardic Inspiration for this. Just hits. Well, not just hits, but it hits. For 26 points of damage. As he's cutting away, he just says, "Looks like turtles on the menu, boys." Second attack. Hits. For 21 damage. Oh, that. There we go. Third attack. Much weaker, but still a nice, respectable 16. And then the fourth and final attack. Misses. So, after that, before it's Daron's turn, the turtle's going to do a legendary action. And it is going to attack Kuro, in fact. And would you believe it if I told you this dragon turtle has a modifier of 11 to hit?
That does not surprise me.
As it's going to bite Kuro. For 22 to hit him.
That will do it.
He is only at a 19 AC. I'm going to make this damage public. That's how much damage Kurogane takes.
Ow.
He is at 26 HP.
Currently
Dairon.
or after that?
He's currently
Like,
at 26 HP.
I am going to move 20 feet.
Okay.
Up there. And then I'm going to use Isolation's ability to go invisible.
Oh. Bravo. Okay, you are now invisible.
For my bonus action, I am going to use... I'm going to use Insightful.
Insightful fighting, okay. Let me see.
Shit, rolls. Jesus.
So, guess what modifier for charisma this turtle has?
Minus.
So it rolled a nat 6, and it got a 7 in total.
Great.
Which means... it is insightful, whatever you want to call it. Buffy speak. Okay, that's your turn, yeah?
I still have 15 feet of movement. I'm gonna use that to...
Moving there.
I'm trying to like just...
Okay.
I'm gonna move up a little bit. Just move a little bit.
So, before it's Felix's turn, it's going to use its second legendary action. Seamus.
Yeah.
14 to hit on a natural 3.
That matches.
Give me 1 second.
That is unfortunate. The one person it would actually hit is the one who's targeted.
I thought my mum needed me, but she did not. So yes, unfortunately that is a 14. So you take this much, again, public roll. As he strikes you across the stomach with its claw.
Fuck, I don't survive that one.
What, you KO'd?
Yep. I had 13 HP,
Oh.
so I'm down.
How
Felix,
did you get so low on hit points? Did you not?
steam
Because of the
breath.
cone. I started with 45.
Ah, right.
Moving to here. And I'm going to cast False Life on myself. That's the chat. 1d4. What?
No, it's more just, I get it. I respect it.
I'm on 7 HP, my dude.
That's fine.
That's 6 plus 15.
Okay.
So 21.
Right. Are you doing anything as a bonus action?
I don't think there is anything I can do as a bonus action.
Seamus. Death saving throw.
Okay.
Seamus, it's boss battle time. It's time to roll your death saves. Oh no.
Well, it could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
Could have
the
been
dragon-
that one.
One worse.
The dragon turtle pulls back, which means Kurogane and Hayato have attacks of opportunity on this. Hayato misses spectacularly, but Kurogane,
Does not.
if someone gives him inspiration, he can have that crit.
Aldain will give him the inspiration.
For that much damage. That is how much? 14 plus 7 is
21, 30.
30
total
damage.
That is spicy.
So it goes under the water. Actually, no, wait, I forgot. Because of Aldain, you've actually took it under half HP. Which means
Wow.
second phase time.
Ah, fuck.
As the shell begins to crack open and it immediately bursts, sporting a pair of disgusting, writhing, fleshy wings covered in this acid. And it just flaps and flaps, and instead of diving under the water, it flies. And it lands here. No, wait, it lands there. It's going to attack the soldier that's been hit by the cone of steam. It's going to make a claw attack. Plus that. For 18 damage, which only just hits. I forgot they're actually quite tanky. How much damage is that?
Probably a shit ton.
This is how much damage that he takes. That is enough. That actually left. If that had have been 3 less damage, he actually would have been magic pixeled. But alas, he is KO'd.
Oof.
He then looks to.
Hello.
He actually looks to Felix and sends a claw at you. That is a 21.
Hits.
This is how much damage the claw does to you. Oh,
That was
not
lucky.
a lot.
Fuck off. It's not taking anything. I'm not taking anything.
Hey, yo!
That'll be 9. Yep. 9 slots. Fuck you.
So, and then he reaches over and goes to bite the other soldier. That is a 23. And this is how much damage this soldier is going to take. 24 piercing damage.
Feel
As he
quite
just
glad I'm not the one taking. I wasn't the one taking either of
Screams
those.
inside of its mouth before the turtle just throws him onto the floor and it chuckles. Oh wait, I forgot. It does not get its breath weapon back.
Good.
Oh my god.
Good.
But its legendary actions are returned.
Of course they are.
Hayato, can you heal Seamus?
Hayato just looks and nods. And he is going to give Seamus the superior healing potion. Dylan, this is how much you wake up for.
Oh, could have been better.
It is better than nothing. Do not complain, my dude.
That's
No one
basically-
gets-
I just basically got the health I just lost all back.
No one gets
'Cause I
left
was at
behind.
13 and died.
Hayato just looks down and says, "No one gets left behind." And then he is going to second wind. Max damage because Hayato is a Giga Chad.
You max healing.
Yeah, he's actually at max HP. He undid all of the steam damage.
Good
and
for
then
him.
he runs in. He runs in there. The soldier, seeing his friend doing that. Actually, wait. The soldier has to make a death save.
Yep.
Should we give them
Pass.
individuating identities so that we can tell them apart?
The one who's like on the floor dying, who's quite well done, cooked, is got one pass.
So we'll call him Soldier C for Soldier Cooked.
Yes. The other soldier is going to run in with his lance and make a melee attack. I will say, this is dim lighting. Just so you know.
Okay.
And he is going to make a lance attack. No, he's going to make a longsword attack, sorry.
Wow,
And it
he's
hits.
really brave to run in, so we should call him Soldier Chad. Soldier C for short.
Only doing 2 damage to this beast. And he goes again and tries chipping away. Hits again. He is a Chad. Only doing 1 damage. Because his sword is not magical. Aldane, if you move
Aldane's
in, you get
move in.
flank.
and Aldane is going to activate the bonus effect for Outrage.
Oh, he's raging.
Yes. Now, does that have any offensive benefits, or is it just pure defense? Because I looked at the description, and it looks like it was pure defense.
Actually, I did forget to add that you do get an extra 2 to your damage, like you would from a rage.
So it's basically dueling, but doubled.
Yeah. Don't forget, though, if you're under half HP, you do have to make the con save. The wisdom
It's
save,
a wisdom
sorry.
save, yeah. Wisdom
Versus
save, I
your-
should be fine.
Versus your own DC, but yeah, you get extra damage. Also, this turtle's attacks aren't magical, so you do actually resist them. So, you're so furious, you get advantage. Well, you don't get advantage because you're angry, but you do get... Also, I will say, it's considered undead, so you can get extra damage from your smites.
Okay then. So
So that's
plus
technically
2.
what? That's
That's 9.
9?
And I'm a smite.
Mm-hmm.
So
Give me
2d8. No, 3d8 because it's undead.
If it's level 1, yeah.
Yeah.
26.
You are a
Yep.
loud pisser today, my friend, as it just screams in pain.
Aldane goes again. Stabby time. And
Yep.
I'm going to use inspiration on that one.
Yeah, you have your...
What
bardic
was the value of Painter's inspiration again?
D8. Damn.
Nope, that's not going to hit.
Sadly, no.
Haldane is going to use his bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on Felix.
You already used your bonus action for the rage.
Oh, right, never mind. Never mind.
Kuro just says, "Hey, yo, it's time to get some fun in this fight." And he just says, Daron, wherever you are, come in. The water's fine.
Jesus Christ, girl.
He gets advantage because it is overwhelmed. Doesn't matter. But this one hits. That's actually a lot of damage.
I'm now just getting the impression of that one scene from Shaun of the Dead where the three of them are just beating on that zombie bartender.
Daron.
Question.
I was actually...
How tall is this thing?
I'd say it's at least 20 feet tall.
I don't have a bad feeling about what you're gonna do.
I forgot, before you even do this, legendary action.
Ah, fuck.
He's going to attack Hayato
Oh, I thought he was going to attack me.
for 18, which I think actually hits him.
I thought Hayato had 19 AC.
No, he has... Because he doesn't have his shield equipped, so he only has 18 AC because of the lance. So this does clip him, and this is a bite.
Ouch.
He gets bitten for 26 damage.
Oof.
Yep, so Daron, what are you doing? Are you going to levitate up?
Daron is going to run up, Misty Step
Yes.
onto its head and stab it in its eye.
So I'd say you're there. So yeah, you have advantage because it can't see it can't see you. And even then you know. Yep, so do you think?
Is double advantage a thing? I don't think it is.
No. Unfortunately not.
You are now
Oh, sneak attack.
You are now no longer invisible, my friend.
That's still some spicy sneak attack damage.
So,
Indeed.
23.
Thank you very much, Mel. That also hits because it's advantage. And yes, you are all doing very well. Felix, as you have your turn, and before it does its legendary action, you hear some muffled voices from within. Sounds like whoever's inside is not dead yet. But legendary action time. Daron.
Yes.
It's going to legendary action bite you. 24. You take that much in piercing damage.
Uncanny dodge.
So you only take 9.
You're getting the most out of that uncanny dodge.
It's my main feature.
It makes Daron more tankier than a monk.
Yeah. Well,
So
monks can be pretty
Felix-
tanky in the right circumstances.
So, Felix, Shadow Blade.
Yep. It's why I deliberately made this dungeon dim light, just for you to do that. Hits.
Jeez!
lot.
Oh!
Oh, holy shit. Oh,
So all of you see a black
three of the dice
aura.
got back.
So as Felix dives his sword in, you see a black aura just erupt from his body. It actually feels holy though. And the aura is coming off like a black mist. And you feel the sense. You feel the same feeling you did from that black snake earlier on. You can only presume is Genbu. Which is why, Mill, click Shadow Blade again, the actual thing in the chat.
So
The damage.
Oh, the damage. Whatever. It's pretty much the same.
You deal an extra 13 damage to it
Cool.
for free.
I am also, for the very first time ever, going to use my Scarlet Gift. When you hit a creature with a weapon or a spell, you can make an intelligence check with DC equal to the target's constitution. If you succeed, you gain 1 temporary ink point to use. The point fades after 1 minute if not used.
So.
I don't think
guessing
I
not-
do well.
Seamus, are you running in for melee? I assume you're not, because for some reason. Yeah, I don't think you do
Yeah,
very
no,
well
I'm
there.
just gonna oh, what to do. Oh geez, I wonder what I could possibly do right now as a lowly bard.
Jump into the water and let the depths take you.
No, vicious mockery.
Okay. The turtle just looks at you, straight at you, Seamus, and just shakes its head. It passes.
Damn, we didn't even get to burn one of its legendary resistances.
So, the turtle takes flight, which means everyone in its range gets opportunity attacks.
Ooh.
I am on it, so I don't think I get.
You don't. The soldier misses. Hayato misses.
I hit.
Felix hits. Kuro hits. Wow, 33 just from that alone. Aldane?
Give me 23. So yeah.
You
So
hit-
attacks of opportunity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
Ooh.
advantage.
Oh!
He can smite.
So
You could do a
So
max.
19. I'm also going to level 2 smite it.
So
That is 68.
No, it's 8d8.
Oh,
jeez.
3d8 plus undead. That's d8 of damage.
This is where paladins come in clutch.
Holy shit!
Oh, you even got 3 1s in that.
And it was still 33.
Yeah, because you got
So that is
3
50
sixes.
52 damage.
So, as you all attack the creature, the dragon's wings just explode into acid as it falls on the floor. At this point, Hyatt and Kuro both to you, Seamus, and just say, remember what that combo attack we used to do as children? And they all draw katana your source, Shane. Join in.
I really couldn't hear any of that.
Yeah, you're cutting in and
Okay.
out and roboting.
You're roboting real hard, Kaido.
That would go at 1,000.
Jesus.
Give me one. And when I want to do the epic, of course I get cooked. As I just stuck like an idiot. Let me know. Am I through it all, guys? Hello?
Oh, there
No.
you go.
We can hear you.
Hearable
No.
now?
We can hear you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
So Hayato looks at you and just points his sword and says, remember the combo attack we do as children? And as if expect draw your katana, Seamus, do you join in?
Oh, yeah.
So as you move in, the three of you do your patented triangle attack. The three of you quick draw your swords, it flashes, and the creature starts coughing up blood. Daron, as you're on it, you stab it all in. It's now basically blind. The soldier, meanwhile, is just hacking away.
Here's
this-
the robot again.
Friend may not be dead. He does, but he is cutting back. Oh my god!
Sorry.
Someone's probably fucking down. Not you.
sorry, Kaido.
You're still pretty robot-y.
For fuck's sake! I'm really pissed. I'm over 2,000 ping.
Holy shit. Yeah. Please excuse us, folks. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties.
Hooray!
Hello?
There he is.
So, what was the last bit you heard?
Soldier
You were
hacking
at
away.
2,000 ping.
Yeah, he's basically ripping and tearing. Felix, as you slash, all of you then see the image of Genbu surrounding Felix like a stand as it helps him stab through the turtle with enough force that it actually knocks him over on its back. Aldane, you've had to deal with so much shit. All of these fucking monsters hurting you and your friends. The rage powering you through outrage.
Meanwhile,
You
your patron
start
is
the-
just cackling at your misfortune.
You just hear Byako just say, Tim. As you bring your sword down from the top of its body, going along with the chainsaw, you open its insides up from the belly out. And then, only then, does it explode into nothingness, leaving only the people in. Felix's dad, several soldiers who being partially digested, all however, but you can end the music as over.
Jeez.
You're back to roboting again.
Congratulations, guys.
Yay!
Someone must be downloading something. I was at 3,000 ping for 1 second.
Wow.
Jesus.
Someone in the house must be downloading. Someone in the house must be downloading. This only happens when someone downloads or uploads.
Uploads are rarely as much of a problem as
Okay.
downloads.
My brother shouldn't be doing it. My internet's dog shit. But yes, the fight is over. However, the area around you begins to shake violently. And you see bits of rock falling from the ceiling. And yeah, it's not great.
Let's grab all the
scary,
unconscious.
honest.
Get out of here.
And as the area begins to shake, give me 1 second, the floor that you have stood on, the platform, the runes begin to vanish, one by one. And as this happens, give me 1 second. Dairon,
Yes?
the floor begins to give out from under you as this appears.
Ah, shit, not again. Bye!
Ayato falls down. Darren falls down, and Seamus, I'm going to have. I'd like to think Aldane pulls you away before you just
Yeah.
fall straight in.
Aldane pulls Seamus away as he sheaths outrage.
The soldier just jumps in because their friend's gone, and a few of the soldiers have fallen through as well. There's only about 2 soldiers and Felix's dad that are in the hole. But Felix, as you look to your dad, in his hand is a glowing thing that only you seem to be noticing. Do you touch it?
Yes.
Immediately, your eyes begin to fill with a blank void. For everyone else, it's only a moment, but for you, Felix, you see yourself in the similar position what everyone else has had to do so far, as a white, featureless figure looks at you, and from their hand forms a cloak. Our dearest apologies, but this is the only thing we can offer for this piece. But we hope that you appreciate the wings.
Thank you. And I take the take the cloak with a slight bow.
The moment you touch it, it immediately begins to almost form around your body. And you blink, and Kuro, Aldane, and James would see Felix with a very elaborately coloured, like, what's it called? Like a bluish cloak. More deeper colour than the cloak that he has currently. But on the back, you actually see what looks like two, like, what do you call it? Like two bits on the shoulder blades of the cloak where wing symbols would be. And Kuro just looks at you and says, "Congratulations, Felix," and then runs in and jumps. Do the rest
Yeah,
of
what
you
he
follow?
said, and then
Yeah.
Seamus jumps as well.
Did everybody who was in
we
the
should-
stomach go in there as well?
Kuro would have dragged a soldier in as well.
Right.
You wouldn't have just jumped in. There's only your dad and the soldier to take with you. Do you go in?
Aldane
You
will
take
pick
them
one.
as well?
Yeah, take
You
whoever we can with us. And tell the others
take
to
your
jump
dad
in.
and the soldier.
Yeah.
Those are the only two people left.
Yes.
As you both go in,
Yep.
and all of you just hear a from the turtle. Actually, it says, "Thank you," and you all come to, and you see yourselves at the beach, and strikingly, you see the dragon turtle who's basically laying on the beach, but they look unable to move because they're just still. But you all see each other. You all see the soldiers that you've been able to save. You all just look around. You all feel very tired, and it is currently very late into the evening as you see the sun going down. And I'm going to bring you onto the world map.
Well done.
Indeed.
I'm using all of my PTO after this. Kurogane says as he rolls over on the beach into the sand as a crab is just trying to almost drag his body along. Hayatoa is actually sat up and he's looking out at the ocean. Thank you all so much.
Can I rest a hand on the dragon turtle?
Yeah.
I didn't know if its skin was like
My-
too hot to touch or anything.
You touch it and it's quite cool. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry for what's gone on. This is me as the GM. My voice. Anyway, the turtle just shuffles. I can't feel anything in my body. Is that you, the one chosen by my father?
Yes.
I'm sorry for this. My selfishness caused all of this misery and pain. And so I ask of you, please end me now. I'm not long for this world anyway, but I don't want to prolong my suffering. I know it is selfish again of me to ask this.
Very well. Form a Shadow Blade. End the suffering.
You do? And the body begins to slowly crumple into ash. And you just hear, along the whispers of the wind, "Thank you, Felixus Ferris." Eventually, you all hear the coughings and splutterings of the people that were inside the turtle. And you see, actually, the soldier who lived, he didn't actually get KO'd.
Mm-hmm.
He is crying his eyes out as he's pouring a healing bottle down the throat of his unconscious friend. And you hear a splutter from them as they are not, in fact, dead.
Oh, good. I was worried about
That's
that.
good.
And you just see Felix's dead eye. Just, Felix, where are you?
I'm here. Do you need healing?
I'm just very tired.
I need heal.
It stunk. It stunk really bad. It was like a sauna, but if someone farted in one. And he slowly opens his eyes and makes eye contact with you. And he just slowly opens his mouth and reaches out to you. I'm proud of you. And his hand just falls.
Still alive, right?
Medicine check to see.
Oh, God.
Anyone can do it if they want. It doesn't have to be Felix.
Aldan will also roll medicine.
Yeah, I'm not
He's
that
dead,
good.
Felix.
Oh.
Aldane, I'll wait for him. Aldane, he's just very tired. He's not dead.
No, he's exhausted.
Oh, thank God.
Wouldn't it have been funny if you were just like, nah, man, he's dead.
I would have
Hayato-
started. I would have started to fucking like CPR. So it probably is good.
Hayato puts his weapons away and he just looks at you all and says, "When we get back to Yuto, I need to tell you something very important. You deserve to know." And I'm going to say for the next quick bit, a bunch of soldiers take you back. You get your rest. I'll DM you the descriptions of your wings, Mill,
All right.
afterwards, because I doubt you'll have any need for them.
Yep. No, that's fair.
As you make your way back, you found out you've missed 2 weeks,
Jeez.
roughly. I'll give you the exact date at the end of the session, but yes, you've missed quite a bit of time.
Hmm.
And as soon as you go back to Yuto, do you go to meet Hayato for whatever he's about to tell you?
Yeah.
Or what he wants to tell you?
Mhm.
So, he personally actually calls you to meet in the private room at the Peak Souls Castle, which is this beautiful pagoda. I describe it more, but I don't want to waste any more time.
Mhm.
But just imagine, Castle Shimura in Ghost of Tsushima, if you look that up. And inside, you see Hayato meeting you. And here is the music mill. I am posting it now. There you go.
Okay.
And
Link.
Hayato's actually in a very more formal dress of clothing. He's not in his armor. You've all been allowed to rest, by the way, and you will also be leveling up after this.
Cool.
Just so you know. But he leads you in. Kuro noticeably isn't there. He's actually busy coordinating with the guard because of everything that's happened. But he leads you in. And he just says, "Thank you so much for what you've done for this country. You'll be remembered and paraded as heroes."
It was our honor.
For now,
Yes.
though, I must tell you something about this world. Something which, upon learning it myself, I'll tell you as I lead you in. By the way, Felix and Seamus, neither of you have ever been in here before,
Right.
so it's a mystery for you. But it's a very beautiful room, building on the outside, and it's very well looked after inside. But there's noticeably no one in, as if Hayato has called everyone to be out. I wanted no one to be inside while I led you into the basement. This is a
Yeah.
chamber. Give me 1 second, I'm closing my window. This basement chamber is only accessible for those who are the peak soul of Tennoyama. No one else is allowed in here. But I believed that the information that I'm going to share, you deserve more than anyone else to know what is inside. And he leads you to this massive jade door, elaborately carved, each that have a small part of the door fashioned for the four gods of Tennoyama. And you also notice a character on the door. It's very ancient script, you can tell that much. And let me just check something. What is everyone's languages?
Elven Primordial Common.
Okay.
Elven, Common, Infernal, Draconic, and Orcish.
Common, Elvish. I think that's Oran and Dwarvish.
Okay.
Common, Elvish, and Giant.
So, Felix and Dairon, you can barely make out what's on the doors, but you see this word on it. It reads something like Soramu, but you don't make out anything else.
What does that mean?
You will know in due time, but allow me to open the gates. And in his cloak, he pulls out... It would be an exaggeration to call it a key. It's hard to really call it a key. Like, the weapons in Kingdom Hearts look more like keys than this does. It's got loads of different prongs and different, like, curves and, like, markings and stuff, and it seems more like just an ornament than a key. But he inserts it, and you hear the lock turn, and slowly, with enough force, does Hayato push it inwards. You can clearly see he's exerting force, because he's actually having to grunt. But you see the door slowly open, heavily, and it's wide enough that you can all go through, but you have to enter single file. But he goes through first, and actually lights a torch, as the entryway is very dark. Right this way, my friends. Do you follow him in?
Yes.
Yep.
Might as well.
As you all follow him inside, you hear the door shut behind you. And as the room is almost pitch black apart from Hayato's torch, torches begin to light of their own accord, leading you down this long stairway. The door can only be opened with this key. Do not worry though. I mean, hey, if I did suddenly decide to attack you, you could just kill me for the key, could you not?
I don't think any of us would want to, but yeah.
But I hope you do not fear what I'm trying to get at. Nevertheless, let me
Just
show you.
suspicious.
He leads you down. You probably don't go more than like 2 or 3 minutes down, but it's a long walk of stairs. Spiral, winding staircases. Before it leads you into this office room. And you see the ocean in the distance, actually. It looks as if this room was made out of the cave, like, out of the mountain that Tennoyama is formed from. Or at least the capital. This is the room that the Peak Soul is only allowed to be in, as I said before. But there's some information I must share with you. And he offers you some seats that have already been laid out, like the kind in Eastern Asia where you would sit down cross-legged and stuff. Opposing the four seats that you have is his own seat. And then a small table just separating you both. And a scroll. Take your seats, my friends.
Darren does.
So does,
Aldan does as well.
so does Felix.
And Seamus.
This scroll is the contents of this will change your very knowledge of the world. Once I read it, I almost went mad. And I still cannot bring myself to truly understand what it means. Because, well, it's hard to really believe it. And the implications of what this means are disturbing. I hope you are ready for this. If you want to leave, I can lead you back out. But once you know, you will never be allowed to not know. And I ask that you only share this information with anyone else who should be aware of this. If this information got out to the public as it was, I fear for what it means for the entire continent of Tyrell. Do you understand? And he looks to you all.
Yes.
We understand.
We haven't gotten this far with like running away from things that are terrifying.
Seamus? Oh,
What the
that's
hell?
That's some roboting. Hello, Dylan?
What?
Bruh.
Did that not go through right?
You roboted hard.
It's alright. But yes, what do you say in response to this, Dylan? Oh, Seamus even.
Well, I guess I can't be the only one to chicken out, so let's do it.
I will preface this. I do want to share this information with the public, but I believe it must be handled with the utmost care. And so, he opens it, and he begins to read from it. And he just puts it down, and just nods. So, what if I told you that the world we know is not just what it is? I do not mean planes of existence, but have you ever wondered why ships never seem to return past the map that we know of?
I have been curious about that.
And also as to why we live on a continent and not have two continents? As he pulls out basically a copy of the map that you're looking at right now in the campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never wondered why this is not its own continent? And
How
perhaps,
you mention it?
for those of you who understood the words and perhaps even heard it in that flashback, of Soramu. What if I told you there was two other continents that existed? And Soramu was the continent of the skies. And it is in fact the ancestral home of every native from Tennoyama, which includes myself, Seamus, Felix, and he looks to you, Dairon, and you.
What?
Well, you all know Akura Everay, correct?
Yes.
He was from that continent, which means the Air Genasi you are descended from, Dairon Gale, was also from Soramu. And
What
this
does
continent is called Soramu.
What does this mean?
What this means is that the humans were that oppressive that they somehow managed to force every single or most of the population of this continent to forget two other continents existed. This is the implication I was meaning. Because, well, what is your opinions on the humans of Tyrell?
Well, most of the ones we've run into are bastards, but they're not all bad.
But what do you think this means if this information was released today? What this might mean for humans who potentially could be allowed to integrate into society? Would they not potentially be put at blame for their ancestors? Of course, not everyone should be, and they shouldn't be. But do you think everyone will feel the same?
Sons of the Fathers is a
Would not every single
Quite a rough
human from the
thing.
cult of the Would not every single human from the cult of the Tarask have their heads be demanded of by the people?
Let's see where we're going with this.
I'm not done. You see, I told you that we come from this other continent, but well, why has Tenno Yama existed like it has? And well, that is because every single ancestor who was born from Tenno Yama's people, or rather Saramu's people, but brought over here, it is because our ancestors were labelled as criminals. Every single one of the people who come from my lineage, Seamus's lineage, Felix's lineage, with only Daron being the possible exception, were billed as criminals, and were sent here as punishment, so that we would forever be severed from the skies with which we called our home.
That's only concerning.
What?
The original country with which did this was known as the Shogunate, and I will admit my knowledge of the ancient tongue, or rather the ancestral tongue, is a bit lacking, but the rough translation is the Empire of the Skies. Well, we are but the Heavenly Mountain, or rather, we only became the Heavenly Mountain to mock us. Because all we can settle for are the mountains of the land of the god of the sky, the mountains from the land, while everyone else gets to be in the mountains of the god of the sky, upon their floating continent, which is why it is impossible to access them. The means of travel with which was possible has been lost to us. It is possible only Akira Evere and perhaps Oryx Ayaniyama would know how to get there. After all, they've been alive before the war happened.
You mentioned another continent entirely.
That is the god of the sea. The god of, well, the domain of the god of the sea, Uraid. I don't know their exact name for the continents, but the continents our people of Tyrell call it is, and this is it. Ralquaz. The worst part is that these continents, by all accounts, should know we exist. Which then makes me wonder, and made me wonder, why have they not shown themselves?
Could it be not wanting to deal with the humans? They don't.
I do not know. But the thought makes me fear. After all, our history was forced back to a point where we lost a lot of our own history of this land, as I do consider myself a native citizen of Tiral, first and foremost. But it makes me worry that perhaps the humans, yes, indeed, actively chose to be isolationists. And Hayato just kind of stops speaking for a moment, but you can sort of see the heaviness in his expression. This is clearly something that has been eating at him away, that he's not been allowed to share with anyone. The only other people who know are Kurogane, as he is my brother, and that is it. Not even our parents know this. Not even my fiancé knows this.
Do the
I
other
do
world
not-
leaders know?
No. The only people who know this are my brother, you four, and very likely Akrua and Oryx.
Over
And
under
possibly the ancient dragon who rules Blackcrane, as he
About
would
to
be
say.
old enough to remember.
What about the dragons who rule Sultanok?
That is the other worrying implication. How would they not know? During the War of Humankind, humans and the forces passed through Tenayama. The only reason the country is as wide out as it is because of the land we fought to earn. But what about Siltanok? Has the royal family deliberately joined in the charade? Or have they also forgotten? The thing is,
Or
the
more
previous rulers
worryingly,
haven't died.
or more worryingly, are they hiding something because they think it's too dangerous to know?
Regardless of the reason, it has me worried.
When we head to Siltanok, we can maybe see if we can find out anything.
He nods. I only fear, however, what this means for, well, what if any of us have relatives on that continent? What if there is an entire branch of our families who existed, who knew, and know that potentially our ancestors lived here and died here, knowing they would never be allowed to return home? I do not wish to claim vengeance, however, that is not my point. But it still has me wonder, do I potentially have a great cousin? Do they share my ideals? Do they believe in the same things I do? Like, I know nothing about our home, only the vague name of our ancestral home, and the vague accounts of journals from the homeland that I have read and combed through in my time as Peak Soul, and he actually, for the first time, buries his hands in his head as he's just like feeling quite overwhelmed. One month into being the Peak Soul, that is how long it took for me to find out this information.
I don't know if there's anything we can specifically do about this. Why?
I'm not
Also,
asking,
why tell us?
because I believed you deserve to know the right. You are dealing with ancient forces beyond anyone's comprehension. You are fighting effectively gods, godlike beings and horrific monsters. In fact, you're being backed by the very gods who run and roam about the land of which I'm speaking of. They know this information already. They come from there. I believed it is only fair that I share this information, because I believed you would know this anyway. You would have learnt this anyway. The only difference is that at least a friend can share it with you, and you cannot be at least completely nastily dropped in with the information. But what do you intend to do knowing this knowledge? Do you hate the humans for it?
Frankly, I do not care. I didn't have a family before. Knowing I might have a family now doesn't change what my life has been.
Seamus, Felix?
I'm not going to blame the people of today for the sins of the past.
Sins of the father and whatnot.
Agreed. Laying the blame for a person for an ancestor's sins are how close a distance. It's unnecessary and excessive.
Good. I'm glad we agree on this. What you do with this information is up to your choice. I can't exactly put a binding oath to stop you from telling people, but I can only beg from the bottom of my heart that you at least do not tell them today. But I wish, once this deal with the dragon is over, and perhaps when we can integrate humans and bring them in, giving them the same rights as any of us, and to make sure that they and no other race can do what's happened before, only then do I believe that we should at least attempt to share the information with the public. The people have a right to know, but I believe, sadly, that it should not be today.
I have some questions for Dr. Local.
I have to deal with the aftermath of the dragon, but you are welcome to stay in the embassy for as long as you like. All I ask is that you at least let me know when you're leaving so I can see you off. I consider you brothers, siblings in arms.
Thank you very much.
And we will.
He slowly stands up, and if you'd like, I can lead you out of this musty old cave.
Appreciate it. And Felix will get up and follow him.
Do the rest of you follow? I assume you do, because otherwise you're kind of
Yeah.
trapped. But
Yeah.
Tyron just lives down here now.
it's more just the verbal confirmation that, you know, I'm not forcing you to do it, but you know, you can.
Yeah,
I mean,
Darren.
it makes sense to do.
Darren. Ooh, this would be a great place to run crime from.
But yes, you get let out, and again, the castle's still eerily quiet, really, because it should have people in, but you know. And Hayato lets you leave. And you see the people of Tenoyama just going about the business. Kenku, elves, Goliath, Genasi, goblins, dragon people, all different kinds of races. Where do you go afterwards?
I go to Felix's house.
Okay.
Let's go to Felix's house.
I was going to suggest we go back to the embassy and discuss what we do next after we've had a bit of a break here. But fine, we can go and do this. We can go in and do the embarrassed Felix dance.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll go too.
I'm gonna say, I will say, they're not allowed to know either. Felix's parents.
Oh, I wasn't going to tell them.
Me as the GM, I can't stop you, but you could. But like,
I wasn't going to tell them.
implications.
That relationship is not fully healed yet. Barely healed.
So do you go to Felix's house?
If Felix is truly uncomfortable with it, then no. But
No, Felix understands that this is something that's going to happen regardless, so he's fine with it.
I thought you were just gonna. I thought you. I mean, you could just, I mean, you do have stuff to talk about.
I mean, I wanted to go check on them anyway, so might as well
Okay.
kill two birds with one stone.
I'm going to change the music, but yes, that is the revelation that I've had since near the very beginning of the campaign. That is why the continent has been consistently referred to by me as the continent.
I was gonna ask. I was wondering when that was gonna be dropped.
Here's the music now. Yes, there are 2/3 of the setting that you have not only just known about. So,
But Darren just wants to have a nice cup of tea.
So, you go to Felix's parents. You would know, Felix, your father is currently bedridden, and all the soldiers that were inside are. It's not that they've been necessarily cursed or like diseased. It's just took a lot out of them.
Yeah.
So your father is currently bedridden. You could still speak to him if you wanted to, but you know. As you go to the door, you see Felix's mother. She's like, "Oh, it's good to see you," and she just hugs you very tightly, Felix.
Turn the hug just as tightly.
Roll acrobatics to not get grappled.
No, I'll accept the
Unrestrained.
grappled. I'll accept
She
it.
then suplexes you for advantage because you're restrained. No, she doesn't. Yep. And then she just looks at all of you. "Oh, you must be my son's friends. Please come in. It's a pleasure to meet you all."
I did tell you I was gonna tell you stories.
"Oh, hey guys!" You see Kurogane in the house.
What are you doing here?
Exactly
I
what
was
we're doing here.
Well, I was checking in on the family, doing the ever good thing as the, brother of the Peak Soul. I am technically nobility. Well, not technically, I am nobility, but Besides, we're friends, Felix's mother and I. And he just, gives a wink at you guys. And then he mouths something. He mouths something which you, Felix, and Daron know what he's saying. If you want to do perception, Aldain and Felix know what he's saying, you can.
Sure. I'd love to do
gonna-
perception. Perception's
he's gonna-
fun.
He's gonna stealth this.
18.
You don't know what he said? I'm gonna DM it to Dylan and Gen. This is what he says. Give me a second. Dylan, you're getting it first.
Okie doke.
Upon not recognizing it, Felix just gives a small sigh and sits down, resigned to his fate.
This is what he says.
God. Why?
This is what he says, Gen.
Oh, I'm curious now.
I'm not telling
Darren
you.
just cringes the bridge of their nose.
Seamus does the same. Well, no, he full on face palms.
Felix's mother just goes to brew some tea while you guys sort of sit together.
I sit next to
Wait.
Felix and go, just whisper, "You want me to shock him? I am fully prepared to do so."
What'd he say?
Do I
don't
want to
know.
know what he
I
said?
don't think you want to know.
Okay, then I don't
I
want
do.
to know. But if you
No,
will
you
shock
don't.
him, go ahead.
I am curious. I'm legitimately curious. Out of character.
I'm not telling you as the GM. If Dylan
don't
and
have
Gen
to.
want to say out of the campaign after the session, you can, but For now, don't.
Yeah, no, Felix in character does not want to know. Mill out of character is curious. But we can wait until after the session for that.
And this is the advantage to both the fucking bard and the rogue having lip read.
Yep.
So, it takes only a couple of moments before Felix's mother comes with a tray of 5 teacups, which she lays in front of you all, and has the tea there, and pours you a nice cup. My
Out of character, I do need to go soon, but can I just step out here?
Yeah, it's fine.
Dyron just starts telling stories.
I mean, we can end the session here, actually.
Honestly, yeah, I don't think we necessarily need to do this
But
role
yeah.
play. We can just say that the group and Felix's mum had a nice gossip session where Felix got embarrassed.
Thoroughly embarrassed.
Yeah. But he was
This is the
happy to
session.
introduce his friends to his mum. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that.
Yes, you are now level 8.
When does
Make
that
sure you-
kick in?
By next session, so make sure you do your homework, or else I will actually be mad. You'll have you'll have 3 weeks to do it.
Oh yeah, I can just
I'm
do
just
it.
gonna
gonna start
wait.
working on him leveling up now.
I'm gonna wait until the beginning of the next session, and then I'm gonna ask Kaido how to level
Oh
up.
man.
Click hit dice, and that's how much HP you gain, or you can take the average.
I mean, I'd be getting the same either way.
Change the number on your character sheet to level 8, and then check on the handy dandy, very legal site, definitely not illegal or dubiously legal site we use for 5th edition D&D, and just ask me if you need any help, and I'll spend
How
the
many
time
hit
helping
dice?
out. Just
It's
press
one
hit
hit
dice
dice.
once.
It's hit dice plus your con modifier.
Just press
Most
the word
is-
hit dice in the character sheet, and you should be able to do that.
Since most of us are level 8, that's probably ASI or feat.
Yes.
Oh man.
So then
that was...
plus the con modifier.
You've
It
already got the
does-
con
it already
modifier
does
added.
the con.
Yeah, you've already got it
It
added.
already counts the con. So you get 9
Oh.
HP. You get 9 maximum HP.
Well, now I'm at 58 as my maximum HP.
You are
I'm at
more
80,
healthy than I
already.
am.
But yeah, you can bump up 2 stats now. Or
Hero
you
got
can
that
take the
much.
feats.
Of course he
I
did.
thought I'd make it a public role for Kuro because he's just that fantastic that he's now level 8 as well.
Everyone but
Yeah,
Darren
that's-
and I got good fucking hit die rolls.
You got to
I mean, you
actually
can
enjoy-
mulligan it and just do the average.
Hey, you actually got to see why Kuro's so fucking awful to fight and why he's considered very
Hmm.
powerful. Even without the sword, he did very well.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, this is the session. I don't want to keep getting any longer.
Yeah. So this session, end of the stream. Again, if you need to go now, you can go. We'll just be
Alright.
doing outro stuff.
Alright, see you guys later.
See you again.
See ya.
So yeah, end of the stream. Felix now has his Dracolich piece. Looking forward to finding out what that does.
Mhm.
Hopefully gives him a little bit of protection. Terms. Yeah, I didn't think so, but a man can dream. Terms of the stuff that's happening this week, Tuesday, I will be continuing Persona 4 Golden. I have Rise is now, well, will very soon join the party. And we'll be moving on. We've also got been told about a certain child detective who has come onto the scene and has pissed Dojima off to the point of drinking. As if the man couldn't be any worse of a father.
Dojima doesn't need an excuse to be a neglectful dad.
I was gonna
Let's
say,
be honest.
I was just saying, as if
He's
he
too
could
busy
be
being
even
a
worse of
he's-
worse of a dad than he already is.
He's too busy being a dad to the player character than his own daughter.
Too busy being a fucking dad to a Dachi.
He's being a dad, yeah, to Adachi and the player character, both
Yeah.
Johnny Young Bosch voiced.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's willing to give fucking the transfer kid a fucking motorcycle, then take his daughter to fucking Junes.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to do so little to actually like make Nanako happy. You literally just have to take her for like half a day at Junes and she'd be fine. Like maybe once or twice a week. But no, Dojima can't even
It's
fucking
not
do
a
that.
dog. Oh god.
Dojima can't
Anyway.
even do that little bit. So yeah, so that'll be happening Tuesday. Thursday we'll be continuing, or we'll be hopefully finishing the final case of Ace Attorney Justice for All. We're very close to the end there, but we've had a bit of a break, so I'm gonna have to remind myself of what went on. Saturday will be the mid-season check-in for the spring anime season. And next Sunday, no D&D. We will be taking a couple of weeks break due to player unavailability. So
I'm glad we got this. I'm glad we got this
Yeah.
revelation out the way. That was what I wanted to get out the way.
yeah, no, it's a good place to end, I think, because this does feel like a turning point for the campaign as a whole. So
Like a chapter. It's like a whole chapter.
Yeah.
Really.
So this feels like as good a place as any to take even just a a small couple of week break.
If you go to Centralis, I will say you will get 3 weeks downtime.
Okay, good to know. So yeah, so no D&D next Sunday. I'll probably be playing Persona 4 Golden again, honestly. Otherwise, as always, thank you everybody for watching. We hope you have enjoyed this. Please do give us a follow here on Twitch and on Twitter for info of when we go live. And otherwise, we hope to see you, well, I hope to see you on Tuesday for more Persona 4 Golden. Good night.
Bye, bitches.